family or fine dining, entertainment, auto services, plus thousands of other items. To participate on the radio shopping show, simply call area code 847-931-1410. 931-1410. Questions about various merchandise and how to shop with us are welcome as well. Or go to our website, www.WRMN1410.com. Now, let's save money with the Radio Shopping Show.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome, folks, to the Drive Time Show with Matt. Of course, also featuring here, yours truly, Radio Shopping Show. I'm broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. It is a beautiful sunny day outside today. We are also officially now streaming live on YouTube. If you do want to find us on YouTube, it's very easy to find us. You can just type in on the YouTube keyword search or at the top screen there that you'll be able to find. It's WRMN 1410. You'll be able to find us there. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to give us a like. That's awesome. And if you want to hit that notification bell, you'll know then exactly what's happening here with our live streams, during our live streams here on WRMN, Voice of the Valley, and happen to also be home of Radio Shopping Show. So we are getting into the swing of things here. You're listening to Afternoons with Matt. I'm trying to rebrand it to Afternoons with Matt. I'm so used to saying Matt in the mornings, but I'm going to rebrand it to Afternoons with Matt, Drive Time with Matt here. Again, I'm broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. I will be on tonight until 6 o'clock. So I am here 3 o'clock until 6 o'clock. I did see many familiar faces in Redemption Center today. A couple of you coming in. I really appreciate that as well. Still kind of learning the system there. At least, I mean, most of it I actually do know already because we use the Lightspeed system for a whole year now. I've been using it, and so I am pretty familiar with it. So I just had to do a little bit of training here and there, still learning it, but so far pretty good. Those Redemption Center hours of operation are going to be Monday through Friday. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. It's going to be from 12 until 3. So 12 until 3, you'll be able to see me. And I'm going to be there in Redemption Center 12 to 3. That is going to be Monday through Friday. So just for a couple hours there. That number to dial during the hours of operation is 847-741-7700. So let's go into the temperatures here and let's take a look and see what we have going on right now for the Chicago area. Currently right now our temperatures are at 61 degrees. I did not need to wear a jacket today. This is just as good. In fact, I even could wear short sleeves because it is very nice weather outside there today. So currently right now we are at 61 degrees. We have a zero precipitation, humidity at 72%, and wind of about 20 miles per hour. Very slight little bit of wind chills that we're actually, or a little bit of wind that we are seeing here right now. I'm not quite sure if you are able to actually see, if you are watching now live on YouTube, the actual wind outside. You probably can't. But that is happening. We do have a little bit of a wind going on right now, but not too bad. We've got the beautiful sunshine out here. Not many clouds in the sky. Earlier today, I was on my way here to work. And by the way, I am not used to sleeping in past 7:30. So it was kind of nice, I will say. Being able to come in a little bit later was kind of nice there too. Get myself all nice and pampered up and ready to go. So earlier today, though, we had actually more clouds in the sky, but right now it's definitely cleared up. I've seen quite a bit of people, even just when we sitting down here getting all my stuff ready, walking by. Also, when I was in Redemption Center as well, saw quite a few people walking by also. So go outside and enjoy the beautiful weather. We're getting closer to the springtime here. And so again, currently right now we're at 61 degrees. We are going to be seeing the temperatures drop a little bit as we go in through the rest of this week. So go outside and enjoy this beautiful weather. Tomorrow on Tuesday, we are supposed to be seeing a high of 42 with a little bit more precipitation of about 10% here. Humidity of about 78% with wind of about 21 miles per hour. Then going into tonight, and you can even even see those levels there too. And you'll be able to figure this out. You'll be able to find this out on yourself too. If you are using Google for Chicago weather or Fox Valley area weather or Elgin or Aurora, wherever you are located, using this Google is actually going to help you a lot and able to determine what is the actual temperatures. With temperature there, you can check out precipitation. You can also view the wind. You can view those levels throughout the day. You'll be able to see the times there. So even if you are planning, say, hey, it's supposed to snow at 4 o'clock, using that option there online is going to help you in case you are planning on doing something at 4 and you're like, it's going to snow, so let's prepare for this. So that's really good to use. You can also check out those wind speeds there too. Until tomorrow, we are supposed to be seeing mostly cloudy. We get a high of about 42 degrees, so that is coming up for Wednesday. So for the middle of the week is what we're going to be seeing there, dropping down to about 37 degrees as we get into later in the night. For Thursday, it is supposed to be cloudy. We get a high of 45 degrees. We see here precipitation still at about 0 degrees there, humidity of about 63%, and a little bit of a wind speed, but not too high at all. In Friday, we get a light rain. So that's something to expect if you are planning on going out on Friday. That light rain is a small chance of light rain there that we're going to be seeing here. High of 46 degrees with wind speed of about 22 miles per hour and dropping down to about 37 as we get into Friday night. For Saturday, for the weekend here, we see windy. It's supposed to be windy out. We get a high of 41 degrees. We see a low of about 31 into Saturday night. Into Sunday, and if you are planning on going out to the Elgin High School Flea Market, which I will be there, I'm very excited. That is at 1200 Maroon Drive. That's at Elgin High School. That's coming up this weekend. Very excited. I'm coming up. That's on Saturday, March 10th. And that is going to be partly cloudy. Of course, it's going to be indoors. We get a high of 41 degrees that day. Only a wind speed of about up to 9 miles per hour, which really isn't that much at all. And then dropping down to 32 for Sunday night. So that is what we are going to be seeing for temperatures wise for this whole week. Roughly so. Again, the results are for the Chicago area. You can choose your area. You can edit the actual location you're in, which of course is a great thing to use. If you're looking for the West Loop area, Oak Lawn, this just goes for anyone listening in, Schaumburg, you'll be able to view those locations there, even just clicking on Schaumburg, there you go. So there is, that's the way to do it, is that way. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. So what I wanted to do here is I wanted to log into my email here. So let me go in. I was going to log into this, so I was going to pull up something here because I had some talking points here. So again, 847-931-1410 is that number to dial here. So let me just log in here, and then we'll get all set up because I had some talking points here. And I meant to do that. I was pulling up the Tradio segment here too. So let me just take a look. All right, we're going to skip that step and go into my mail here. All right, there we go. It's not coming up on the screen, so you're fine. 847-931-1410, give me a call. So taking a look here, let me download this. Points, talking points, yada, yada. All right, let's see here. So I wanted to mention here too, again, you're listening to Matt. There we go, the talking points. All right, so this is the Drive Time with Matt. So I just wanted to talk about some of these talking points here. We are in our new program 3 to 6 o'clock, so this is the Drive Time. So what this includes, of course, it will include Radio Shopping Show. I will be bringing up Radio Shopping Show. I will mention, of course, in-demand items. I will talk about places here and there, but I am going to also be consistent in this about, of course, the Fox River Valley. I'm going to be pulling up websites, so I do advise to get the most out of your experience here with the Drive Time Show from 3 to 6. Check us out on YouTube. That's where you're going to be able to find us. You'll be able to physically see me here, and then, of course, all the websites that I do pull up, as well as, of course, news sites, so that you can physically see what's going on here. If you've heard me talk before, you know I'm a visual person, so I like to physically see. That definitely does help me. It's not, when it's just hearing, it's a little bit harder for me versus I'm a much more visual learner. And so for those of you out there who are also the same way, having this stream up here is really going to amplify that experience for you. It has for me, because I love pulling up these websites and sharing the screen with you so that we can all be immersed in it together. So that is that. So I'm going to be, of course, talking about, as best as I can here, the Fox River Valley. Of course, I'm going to have to get used to it as time allows here, but we'll eventually get into the swing of things here too. I'm going to be pulling up pages, doing my best to talk about what's happening in the area. Of course, social media pages, I always love bringing up. There's a lot that you can find on there that you won't find on their normal websites. So I'll be bringing up Facebook. I'll be bringing up, of course, if I can, some other social media pages. Of course, the bigger one that most of the audience here uses is Facebook. Of course, you can also use YouTube as well. There's also Instagram. There's also X, which is formerly known as Twitter, and other ones out there as well. And of course, as time allows and I'll get used to doing that, then I will also pull up those other ones as well. So again, pulling up those pages, this is a way for us to discover things along the way throughout the show. So this also helps to educate myself. So it's a process, not just, of course, getting for the audience to get used to it, but also for me, myself, to get used to it as well. So it's a work in progress that we're going to be starting here. So that is currently what is going on right now. I'm going to be talking about some things as well. And again, for Radio Shopping Show, that's still going to be continuing on. Remember, you can call in for Radio Shopping Show really anytime we're live on air. Don't forget also that our online store never shuts down. So our online store never shuts down. You can visit us on the website, which is WRMN1410.com. That is the website that you can visit and check out on what we have to offer. So we are, of course, this is Radio Shopping Show, WRMN1410.com. I imagine also in the future we will be updating and amplifying our website so that we can also incorporate the other programs that are going to be also playing there as well. But if you are looking for Radio Shopping Show, as I have said many times before, the online store never shuts down. So you can use that Shop Now category to view everything that we have, learn about Radio Shopping Show. Any daily deals and new businesses that we might have will also be pulled up as well. So that is how you do it there. Of course, you can also view the brands that we have here. I've talked about this before when it comes to clicking on brands. Abbey Farms is a partner business of ours, for example, here on Shop Show, but actually clicking on it will tell you if we have products in stock or not. So for example, the Abbey Farms, we don't have anything yet, but it's going to be returned for our Radio Shopping Show, part of it in 2024, eventually for the season, most likely, more likely during the fall season there. And again, so this is a lot that you can check out here on the website. I've talked about before that keyword search is really going to help you out if you're looking for a particular item here. So that is the way to do it. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. So there you go. Let's bring up some other things here too. Let me go to my page. All right, there we go. So that is Radio Shopping Show. Again, you can call during the time here. And again, that number to dial is 847-931-1410. And again, you can find us on YouTube by looking up WRMN 1410. So we do have that video up right now. I will try to acknowledge those comments here too. I don't have them up on my screen here in particular, but I will try to acknowledge those comments here. Sandy, thank you for commenting here. Hi, Matt. Welcome to the afternoon. The new management group sang your praises today. Thank you so much. Well deserved. I really appreciate that a lot. I am looking forward to the new journey that we are all going to be going on here. So again, that's the side of Radio Shopping Show, and I will be bringing those up here and there throughout the show. Again, Redemption Center hours are going to be Monday through Friday from 12 to 3, from 12 until 3 is when those hours of operation is going to be coming in here. As for Tradio and previous Tradio callers, this I'm very excited about because if you've listened to my show before, you know that Tradio has always started at about 12:30, and that gives you only about that time per day for Tradio. But there's so much that you can, it's not so specific to a specific just 30 minutes within that day for Tradio. This is, again, we're taking Tradio calls right now. So this is going to be going on 3 until 6 o'clock for the Tradio segment. So again, if you'd like to buy, sell, trade, or announce to the Fox Valley area, let us know if there's any events coming up, because that is also an aspect of the Drive Time show, is letting people out there on the airwaves and through our YouTube channel know what events are coming up. I will write them down and we will pass that message along like I do normally for Tradio. The only thing, of course, different with Tradio is we are expanding on it. So, of course, you'll have more time to call in during the show here for the Drive Time show. Drive Time meaning, of course, it's sort of supposed to get you, you're on the road, getting home from work, getting ready to pick up dinner. There's a radio shopping show aspect of it that can be incorporated into it. You're driving home, you're like, what's a place I could go to for dinner? Let's listen in and see if a shop show will be mentioned and popped up here. And of course, I will do that throughout the show here and there. So that way you'll know, like, oh, I heard about that Massey's. That sounds pretty good tonight. I don't feel like cooking. So let's go to Massey's or let's go to Tommy's Red Hots. So it's also good during the drive time to listen to that too. You can call in for Shop Show. Of course, I'll be taking orders. You can also call for Tradio, letting us know what's happening in the area. I know that during the spring and summertime, Tradio usually gets very busy, and with the previous 30 minutes, it was like never enough time to go through everything. So you've got a lot more time for Tradio this time. And it tends to get very busy with the garage sale season, with spring cleaning, with spring renovations, and so much more. So there's a lot of time here now with this, with the Drive Time show, where you'll be able to call in, and if you have a garage sale, there we go. If you, are looking to buy a specific item, if you're looking to sell an item, there are times when, maybe you want to downsize, and Tradio is a great option for you to do that. If you're looking to purchase a specific item, maybe you're looking to start a new business, you can let us know. You can let us know as well. Contact information if you're looking, for recommendations or anything like that too. So we're definitely expanding on this Tradio segment here as well. So, and I will be going through previous Tradio callers to let the word get out too. With us having more time during the Drive Time show, I'll be able to read those numbers off a little bit more often. Because I know, and you can call in and say, hey, there was that caller that called in about such and such. Can you give me that number? I can absolutely do that. I have everything on a Tradio word pad here on my screen that I keep track of. Of course, with Tradio, it's still the 2 weeks there that you can list your Tradio item. Unless you call in and relist the item, then it does reset itself. So it will reset itself there. So definitely excited about Tradio, because there is a lot to talk about with Tradio if you do call in and let us know. So there's that aspect of Tradio. It's going to be going on throughout the whole Drive Time show, 3 to 6 o'clock. So, of course, Tradio and previous callers, I'm always going to have them up on my screen here. I'll be able to take those Tradio calls as well. Now, again, here, another talking point is, of course, how to shop online if you are looking for that radio shopping show aspect to it, what you might be used to. Then you can check us out here. Again, the Shop Now section is where you'll be able to find us. You'll be able to check out your cart. If you are new to Shop Show, you can view the shopping cart. And you also do notice at the bottom here, if you are watching live on YouTube now, it is Safely Pay with all of these different businesses, bank businesses. So that's also good to take a look at too, to know that. Of course, with staying connected, we are updating that as well, because not only is it just Facebook Live episodes, it's also YouTube streaming. So we'll update that as well as time allows here. We're trying to get everything together nicely. you can check out under Daily Deals and New Businesses. The thing we have right now is Be an Ambassador. So Be an Ambassador is a great way where you can go out to places, you can find different articles and flyers. Feel free to bring them into Redemption Center on hours of operation from 12 until 3 o'clock Monday through Friday. It does not necessarily have to be a flyer on a business that's here on Radio Shopping Show that we sell. It could be Sunshine Cupcakes. It could be Sugar and Rhyme here in downtown Elgin. It could be Export Fitness out in Schaumburg. It can be any of those. So I think Schaumburg isn't Fox River Valley, but still, nonetheless, you can bring those flyers in so people can see them. Because we do have a lot of flyers that are in Redemption Center that are not partner businesses of ours here on the Radio Shopping Show aspect of it. We're expanding on that too, talking about lots of other places, because we want those places to be able to listen in, to see us on YouTube and say, hey, that guy's talking about us. We're not on Shop Show, and they're praising that other business that's here on Shop Show. I want to join Shop Show, right? So that's also a way that we're doing it as well, getting the word out, but also giving recognition to businesses here too. And also in time too, I'll switch things up. Sometimes during a show, I might, of course, bring up kind of a general basis on what's happening kind of around the Fox Valley area, and then I might keep to a specific area. So maybe I'll only talk about Aurora, or maybe I'll only talk about Elgin, and then maybe mix it up here and there too. So it kind of just depends on how the things go. Again, this is the first real drive time show, so of course I'm trying to work with it as best as of course you can as well. So in time we'll kind of have a flow to things, or even not really. I'm used to having a schedule when it comes to Shop Show shows, if you've listened in, so I'm going to try to mix and match it up a little bit here and there, weave different things in so that it's not entirely just a schedule where it's like, talk about the news, talk about Shop Show, talk about in-demand and popular items, where it's like a scheduled thing, But I might have to start off with a little bit of a schedule and then kind of be able to be a little bit more flexible here and there. So it's just kind of getting used to it as of right now. 847-931-1410. The time is already 3:27, so I'm going to take a little time out here. And then, of course, when we come back, we will discuss more things. Let me make sure I get into the Shop Show here. There we go. And we'll talk a little bit more about what's happening here. I actually do have a flyer by one of our customers that I do want to bring up here. It's a Gail Borden flyer, which is really, really cool. And there's some really, really great talking points. And I will be going through those because Gail Borden Public Library is very active in the area and there's so much to do. So I will talk about that here in just a bit. So stay tuned. For many years, Italian Pizza Kitchen in Roselle has been serving quality and excellence. Italian Pizza Kitchen is family-owned with experience in preparing authentic Italian cuisine with the freshest, highest quality ingredients since the 50s. Your food is always prepared fresh with the same traditions, recipes, and standards that they've perfected over the years. Italian Pizza Kitchen has a passion for great cuisine and customer service. Visit ItalianPizzaKitchen.com.
I am Brenda Rogers, Democratic candidate for Kane County Recorder. I am asking for your vote on March 19th. Two things among many that I want to do is to stay abreast of technology, making sure that the website is user-friendly, making sure that our residents are aware of the services offered to them, especially our seniors and military veterans. Vote Brenda Rogers, Kane County Recorder, paid for by citizens to elect Brenda Rogers.
Golden Corral Buffet and Grill, 154 Gary Avenue in Bloomingdale is open. Golden Corral's legendary Endless Buffet has a variety of delicious favorites and new menu offerings for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Guests can choose from over 150 items, including grilled-to-order sirloin, pork, seafood, as well as old favorites like fried chicken, meatloaf, and mac and cheese. Corral is the only one for everyone. Visit GoldenCorral.com. Hey there, this is Marky B from the First Shift Morning Show, and on my show, I try to make local movers and shakers feel comfortable when they join me for interviews, like Sherry Blazier of the Elgin History Museum.
I think I need to note to you that I just looked at my mood ring, and it is perfectly purple, which means I'm very happy and content and sailing along. I figured if I immersed myself in the accoutrements, I would be in the mood for this.
Huh. Accoutrement? Is that what you said?
Accoutrement.
What she said. Just join me mornings from 6 until 10 a.m. right here on WRMN.
You never know what you might hear in the morning on the First Shift with Marky B and friends. And for many years now, Mark's best friend on the radio has been his radio partner, Larry Jones, who joins him Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m. And they really do seem to get along swell.
The summer just got away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We look forward to summer for so long.
I don't think I want to live like somewhere where it's never cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe have 9 and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. 9 months summer, 3 months winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about a 7-2-1-2 split? Yeah.
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 Like 7 months of summer.
Yeah.
2 fall, 1 winter.
Yeah.
So we can have that taste of winter and Christmas.
You know, that's not a bad formula, Mark.
Yeah.
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 News, weather, traffic, sports, and local information and entertainment in the Fox River Valley. It's the First Shift, weekdays from 6 to 10 a.m. right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM. Take your family out or meet up with a friend for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Elgin IHOP, located at 101 Randall Road by the theater. They're open for dining 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Stop in at 3 p.m. for happy hour with discounted meal deals for early birds starting at just $6. You can choose from breakfast choices like the pancake sundaes or juicy burgers or maybe a classic burrito bowl. Check out the menu at ihop.com today.
Thirst-quenching craft beers await you on tap at the Spotted Fox Ale House in St. Charles with food and drink specials daily. Stop in on Tuesdays for half-off Black Angus burgers and $4 nitro drafts. Fridays feature the Spotted Fox Atlantic Cod Fish Fry. It's hand-dipped in Blue Moon batter, giving it a light, crispy coating, and served on a bed of fries. Grab your boots for country line dancing Saturdays. Watch all the games at the Spotted Fox. Spotted Fox is now hiring, so stop by and apply. Check out SpottedFoxAlehouse.com.
When you dial 847-931-1410, you'll save 40, 50, 60% and more on available goods and services. Pick up the phone now and dial 847-931-1410. Area code 847-931-1410. And now, back to the Radio Shopping Show.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the Drive Time Show and, of course, Radio Shopping Show here. You're listening to the Afternoon Times with Matt, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. Still beautiful skies outside currently right now with the temperatures at around 53 degrees currently right now within that area. Skies are starting to become a little bit more cloudy. I'm starting to see them kind of come in through here from what I can see in the downtown area, but not too bad nonetheless because we've got that beautiful sunshine, and it is definitely springtime weather here. 847-931-1410. So again, we are in our drive time segment. You might be just on your way driving home from work, and you want to listen to some of the things that might be happening in the area. That's what this drive time show is. We're also going to be talking about Radio Shopping Show. Lots of great places to eat at, of course, especially if you're looking for something in mind on your way home. You're like, I don't want to cook tonight. I want to go out somewhere. What are some great places? We've got some nice fine dining. We've got, of course, some great sit-down places. If you're thinking about doing something last minute for entertainment or planning your week ahead, we've got lots of places for you. You can find it under Shop Now up on our website, WRMN1410.com is where you'll be able to find that information. Now, I am going to bring up some things here, but what I want to do is to kind of start off with some familiarity bringing up here too, and then of course incorporating other things, and as time allows, we will be able to mix and match all of that together. So to keep things a little bit familiar as of right now, I am going to go through the in-demand items and popular items. I'll let you know what we have in stock today if you are looking to shop with us here on Radio Shopping Show. Larsa's, we've got that one in stock today. Larsa's Kitchen, great for Mediterranean cuisine. We also do have Tommy's Red Hots, which we sell here on Radio Shopping Show. We've got all those locations available. We've got the Massey's Pizza, which is a good one to choose from for the 18-inch one-topping pizza. We've got Village Pizza of Elgin in stock today. We've got the Blue Box Cafe right here in downtown Elgin. I highly recommend getting their BLT sandwiches. And also, before I continue on here, you might have been listening in to the lunchtime show. We're planning on going out to different places. Places that are here on Radio Shopping Show and places that are not on Radio Shopping Show that are sold but are in the Fox Valley area. So that's also something to look forward to as well. I do hope to actually attend that too. That would be a lot of fun. Try out different foods. I am a foodie myself, so there's a lot that you can try out there too. Definitely something to look forward to in the near future for that. So we've got Blue Box. We have Culver's in stock today too. I'm going to bring up the flavor of the day. What do we have for the flavor of the day today for the Elgin Culver's? Looks like currently, as of right now, we've got that butter pecan. That is very delicious. That is at 1175 North McLean Boulevard on Elgin's west side. If you do want to try them out, that is their flavor of the day today for Culver's of Elgin. We also do have Italian Pizza Kitchen. We've got the Ray's Family Restaurant, which is in Elgin. Red Ox is located in Hampshire. That's at 129 East Oak Knoll Drive. We've got that one in stock today for $12 on the 20 value. We've got the Tripleberry Cafe of Crystal Lake. We've got the Mockingbird Bar and Garden located in East Dundee. Another great area to check out. We've got the Sweet Basil Cafe located in Algonquin. There are some fun things to do in the Algonquin area as well. I do really like the Algonquin Commons. That's a lot of fun there too. So I can even tie in here too. I'm getting kind of excited. I'm thinking of some ideas here. I could literally talk about, okay, Sweet Basil Cafe, something we've got on Shop Show. It's in Algonquin. Now, what else do we have in Algonquin? Algonquin Commons and some other places to check out. So I can even tie that in as well. So, we're going to try to do little different things here and there and see how it works out with the Drive Time Show. We've got the Honest One Auto Care. We have churros and chocolate and country donuts. I did get a couple people in Redemption Center today did get those country donuts. 847-931-1410 is the number to dial. Again, we are also taking those Tradio calls if you are looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox Valley area. Let us know. Garage sales is a big thing. And that definitely does tend to happen during the spring and summertime when the temperatures get nicer. You're going to start to see those temperatures there too. I am also going to bring up here a website as well, while time allows, if I actually do remember to do so, because there's so much that you can talk about here now that we have this Drive Time Show. There's so much. There's so much to talk about. I recently downloaded a really cool website. It's a state sales website where you can be able to find estate sales in your area, which is something I hope to eventually talk about, because that's really cool. I also am very excited with it being the Drive Time Show. There's more things to talk about. I would like to at some point also maybe talk about genealogy, kind of burst it out here and there. It wouldn't necessarily be every day, but I might do maybe a little segment on it. I love genealogy, and so that would be something I would love to talk about, sharing stories and then people calling in and sharing some family stories there too. That would be amazing because I love hearing about history and family history stories. I'm very interested in family history in general, so that's also something that I thought about and was like, oh, yeah, I definitely would like to talk about that. Not to the point where I'm beating a dead horse, but definitely kind of, maybe here and there, or maybe just having one segment on it one of these days or something. So, yeah, because I do like that a lot, all the genealogy stuff. 847-931-1410. Speaking of genealogy, let me tell you, Gail Borden Public Library, which is at the Public Library District here in downtown Elgin, they've got a lot of things going on here. I recommend actually checking them out. You'll be able to view, they have a newsletter. Now, I didn't know this, but you can actually register for their newsletter at gailborden.info/register. You can also call their number or also go in person to the Gail Borden Public Library and check out what is going on there. They're at 270 North Grove Avenue. So again, this is for the Gil Borden Public Library. Let me bring it up here. Gil Borden Public Library. You can visit their website at gailborden.info. Now, again, they are celebrating 150 years. During the previous shows, I have talked about that before, that they are celebrating. Looks like they've got a book sale coming up March 14th through the 17th in the main library. So you can take a look at a plethora of different things happening just at the Gil Borden Public Library. Of course, they also offer events and classes. A long time ago, about a couple years ago, actually, I did take a computer course. It was just for a day, and I had a great time. What it did was it actually helped me to be able to realize that there were certain apps that you can download, applications that you could download, and what it allowed was for you to determine whether or not you were paying extra subscriptions. We all know that that can be a hassle, trying to figure out what we are all paying for. Are we paying the subscription for Netflix? Are we paying for Hulu, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime? What are we paying for? And is there anything that we are accidentally still paying for that we are not even using? And I will have to do research and check out what that particular website and app is. I think there's one that is called Have I Been Pawned? I think that's one. I'd have to check into my notes. And that's where things were preparation for my show before I go on will also come in handy. I'll throw out things like that as well. So there's some great classes that you can check out. You can check out the events. Again, early voting is coming up. Early voting is coming up. And again, you can check it out. It's coming up March 4th today. So it is happening today. I do know Marky B did mention that earlier, and also Dennis, or also we call him Sonar, also mentioned that during the lunchtime show. So that is still going on now until 5 p.m. So that is still going on now till 5 p.m. If you want to head on over, they're open right now. That is at the main library. You can do early voting for the general primary election. It's the Kane County early voting. It's open to all Kane County precincts, and the age group is adults, of course, for voting. And that is today, now until 5 p.m. So you still have about an hour and 20 minutes left. If you do want to go over there, you can do that. And I do know here, I did bring up some talking points here where I did mention that in my talking point eventually, which is canevotes.org. So that's the website that you want to visit for canevotes.org. So that is something that I did already was going to talk about during the next hour, but I brought it up here because it tied in with the Gil Borden Public Library with their early voting. Kane, this is where you can find it. So I'll bring it up here too. So it takes you to clerk.kanecountyil.gov/elections. So you can find all that information there too. You can check out registration, election, candidate list, vote, and even the calendar, government guide, election personnel, party info, and maps. So it's good to utilize that and check that out. You can view the candidate list. So you can view that entire list there for, again, the Democratic and Republican candidates for general primary. If you do want to take a look at that for the Republican list, they have the whole list there too. For the Democratic candidates, you can view that entire list as well. Of course, different districts. So it's really good to take a look at that list before you go on out and vote. Of course, doing your research also is very important so that you know exactly who you are voting for, whoever you may be voting for. So that is a website to go to if you want to check out that candidates list. That's pretty good to view that. And then again, they've got that Gil Borden Public Library early voting still happening on the second floor now until 5 o'clock. So if you do want to go there, that is happening right now. Again, their main website also does feature some upcoming events. You can try things happening. They've got something called Terrific Twos. This is for younger kids. This is something fun to do. And of course, that also reminds me in time too, I'll be able to talk about things happening during spring break, during different events to go to, things like that as well. I'm also still going to be bringing up the National Day calendar and seeing, going into more detail on that as well. Usually during the previous Tradio segment, during Shop Show when I was on before from 10 to 1, I usually just breezed over it a little bit. but I'll be able to go into more detail on that too. So this is fun for kids to enjoy in the main library. Attendance is limited to 15 kids. You got to register each child individually. You can add it to your own calendar, which is pretty nice there too. So that is something to consider. That is on their list there, but that's on their website. So that's on their website, the gailborden.info. That's on their website. I did want to bring up here too that you'll be able to find this really nice flyer. I'm hoping maybe to actually stop in and pick some of these up. And I'm going to do that as well. If ever I go to places in the area, I'm going to pick up flyers and let them, put them in redemption centers so that on hours of operation, you'll know. Working together here too. So that's something also that I'll try to do as well. If ever I go out to a place in the Fox River Valley area and there is an event board, I'll take a picture of it. I'll make sure to maybe even, if time allows, to show it on the screen. So I'll also be kind of doing that as well to let you know things that are happening, events, shows coming up in the area and things like that also. There's a lot you can do. Country Donuts, place here on Shop Show, they have a nice bulletin board in there that has a lot of great information on things that are coming up as well. So that's also good to use that. So there's lots of places that offer those bulletin boards. I know Starbucks offers bulletin boards where you can pin stuff up. I remember when I was in high school, there was a time, probably about a week or two before we ever did the shows, I was in plays and musicals. We'd have flyers. We'd go to places. I would go to places and pin them up at different, like at the library, at Starbucks, at different places. You can do the same thing too for any events. It's kind of like a physical tradio where you can go and you can announce it to people. People will take a look at that. You give contact information, and that way you can get reached to through these community boards that are at these different places. They're really good to use. So that's also a great way to get the word out. Taking a look at the time here, it is 3:46, so I'm going to take another quick time out, and then we will be back with more of the Drive Time Show in just a bit with Matt, so stay tuned.
Anderson Japanese Gardens, ranked the highest quality Japanese garden in North America and located right in the heart of Rockford. Their mission is to open minds to a different culture while offering a place of peace and tranquility where one can find healing, renewal, inspiration, and a re-energized soul. A premier destination for corporate functions, special events, weddings, and receptions. For directions, hours, and fees, visit andersongarden.org today.
Hide out with friends at Galati's Hideaway in Cary. It's the perfect place for lunch, dinner, and specialty drinks. Check out their sports bar for the best spot to watch games. Try Galati's dining room for a relaxing night of dining on their signature Italian dishes. Try their great pizza or the Build Your Own Burger. Galati's Hideaway also has a large variety of entree favorites like prime fillets, steak kebabs, salmon, and ribs. Book your party in their banquet room. Visit Galati'sHideaway.com.
A dream that's been cooking for years, Maria's Little Italy in Sycamore is waiting for you to come and enjoy authentic recipes handed down for generations. Stop in and enjoy bruschetta, handmade focaccia bread, pizza, pasta, sandwiches, and more. Dine in, take out, delivery, or catering is all available. Go to mariaslittleitaly.com and see what you've been missing. From their family to yours, welcome to Maria's Little Italy, where food brings families together. Good wine and food bring people together. Vine and Plate Wine Bar and Provisions serves globally inspired plates and wines from around the world, bringing people together and creating moments that focus on what life is all about. Vine and Plate offers shared plates, flatbreads, sandwiches, and salads. You can choose wines from everywhere, and there's an extensive whiskey list too. Ingredients matter. Quality matters. Every detail matters. Visit thevineandplate.com today.
If you are 50 years and older, you are welcome to join Elgin State Bank's sponsored movie days at Elgin Marcus Theater. It will always be on the second Thursday of each month. Doors open at 8:30 a.m. At 9 a.m., you will hear a very brief message from Sherry Aschenbrenner about upcoming senior events, and movies will begin at approximately 9:30 a.m. Coffee and a donut is complimentary. You can always call the movie theater hotline number of 847-888-7976 to find out what movies are playing each month. The cost is $3 if you are a member of Elgin State Bank, meaning you have an account there, and $5 if you are a non-member. And for more senior information, catch Sherry's Senior Showcase on the third Tuesday of every month at 9:15 a.m. right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Michael Brown, former Undersecretary of Homeland Security and Director of FEMA, is your new full-time host of The Weekend, which airs every Saturday from 4 to 7 p.m. right here on WRMN. Each week on the popular 3-hour program, Brown offers listeners a fresh take on the weekend talk with his provocative insights into current events, politics, and culture. So late in the day on Saturday, make it a point to catch The Weekend with Michael Brown right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
You never know what or who you'll hear from on the first shift with me, Marky B. Like Tim Skoning, a WRMN news reporter back in the 1960s.
The jingles you all play, they were purchased by Dick Sutter. He was at some radio convention. He came back with this reel. I remember them playing that in the studio. We were so excited. We thought we were network now. And it's the same jingles today.
That's great.
Every time I hear them, I get excited about it.
I'm sure.
It was a lot of fun.
Fun times on the first shift, right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
To get in on all the savings, just pick up a phone and call 931-1410. Area code 847-931-1410. For information and a list of available products, go to www.WRMN1410.com. And now, back to the Radio Shopping Show.
All right. Oh, hang on a second here. I don't know why that is. That played for some reason. Okay. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. You know what? I am still getting used to this new SS32 system, but you know what? I'm getting, as time goes by, I'm getting more used to it, so it's no worries there. 847-931-1410. I am acknowledging those comments here on the YouTube. Yes. Dad and son do it all. Thanks for commenting here. Great to see you in the new slot, Matt. Looking forward to your bringing your positivity and vibe to the afternoon. So thank you so much. I appreciate that, and I am very much looking forward to it as well. Congratulations, Sandy. You voted early today. That is fantastic. That deserves a nice ring of the bell there. Very nice indeed. Thank you to Shelly for commenting here. Matt, you are great to watch, and I am excited for all the new changes. Very great. I'm excited as well. It's something new that we're doing here. I'm going to be able to expand more on the Fox River Valley area, talking about more points on lots of different things that are going to be happening and that are happening as well. So I'm very excited for it. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. Again, of course, you can check out our website, WRMN1410.com. If you do want to shop with us, we still have a lot of great of those in-demand items in stock, like the Red Ox of Hampshire. We've got the Massey's in stock today. We've got a popular one, Wienerville. That's in stock today. We've got that $5 certificate for $3. We also have the China House in stock today, too. I still have yet to go, I know. I still have yet to go to check them out. We've got the Freddy's Custard Treat and the Kids Meal. We've got that Stockholm's $15 certificate for $8.50. We also do have the Viator Coffee here in downtown Elgin. During the Lunchtime 2 show, I do hope that we at some point do go out to Viator Coffee, because I would love to join in, because their coffee is delicious. I do like getting their honey cinnamon lattes there as well. So I want to wish everybody a national day today. We've got some national days here that I want to wish everyone. So happy National Sons Day today. That is what is going on today. Every year on March 4th, National Sons Day honors the sons of the world and those who raise them. The day also takes a look at a son's role in his relationship with those around him. Around the world, slightly more sons are born than daughters. Both bring joy to families, though, of course. Our rambunctious sons grow into adult men and forge their own independence in the world. Parents and family members strive to mold them into a person better than we are. And if you want to observe National Sons Day today, you can consider all the things you want to know, want your son to know and to be when he's an adult. Offer great life skills. Of course, support is also very important as well. And there's so much more you can check out here too, just for the National Sons Day. It's also Marching Music Day. Marching Music Day. You see a lot of these in parades with marching bands from different schools and all that they do too. It takes a lot of time, effort, and of course, ability and confidence to be a musician. And you can march forth to the rhythm of life on Marching Music Day every March 4th. So every March 4th, honor the dedicated musicians and performers of many diverse styles and backgrounds. Marching Music Day celebrates all varieties of art forms that bring us music on the move. Music on the move. Now, to tie this a little bit in here too, if you do like music in the stance here, you can check out a place that we do have here on Radio Shopping Show, which is the Elgin Youth Symphony Orchestra. In tying in with Marching Day, although they're not marching, it is still tying into the music aspect of it, but we do offer this $25 admission for $12. It is time sensitive because it is coming up this Sunday. So it is this Sunday. I will offer it for 10. How about that? I'll offer it for $10 today. If you're interested on those, you can get up to 2 of those per key tag if you're a shopper with us. And this is going to be happening at the Blizzard Theater at the Elgin Community College. That's where that is going to be happening. So we do have that in stock today. You can celebrate and enjoy the beauty of music with Terra Nostra coming up March 10th. That is at 1:30 p.m., 4:30 p.m., and 7 p.m. is when they're going to be performing. So that is really fun, and of course, it's a great place to support with their business there. That is the Elgin Youth Symphony Orchestra. You can visit their website at eyso.org for more information on them. So kind of tying in there with the marching music, even though they're not marching, but still thought of, just came up into my brain as like something on Shop Show here. So kind of tying it in together there. So it's Marching Music Day today. I also wanted to bring up here, it's National Grammar Day. Now, I did quite a bit of classes in college, of course, also high school. I went to Westminster Christian School, which was a college prep school. So we definitely honed in a lot of college preparatory subjects that were a little bit higher. So I very much try to have as best grammar, best grammar as I can, usually. And I will have to say here, okay, I just have to bring this up. I've noticed a lot of young people, and it's nothing against them at all, but I have noticed a lot of young people when they say, like, I have a apple, I have a octopus. In my head, I'm like, I have an apple, I have an octopus. I've noticed that with younger people. I'm not saying that it's, it's like a general, there's no statistic behind it or anything, but I've noticed that with people my own age, that they've said stuff like that. I'm like, you mean an apple? No judgment. I'm just noticing it. So National Grammar Day today is observed across the United States each year on March 4th. The observance encourages the use of correct grammar in both verbal and written language. According to the Global Language Monitor, the estimated number of words in the English language is 1,025,109. So that's a lot. There is some controversy over that figure, but it's safe to say it's over 1 million. Safe to say over 1 million there if you're doing a general conciseness on what that actually amount is. Of course, language is something to celebrate. Some people might suggest that grammar is a set of rules for language, but it is a system of understanding language. That goes for any language that you might speak as well. I learned Spanish in high school. I'm not very good at it, unfortunately, like I used to be, but that is something there too. The time is already up already during this first hour. It has gone by in a breeze. This whole day has gone by in a breeze for me already. So I know there's so much to talk about here. So we'll take a top of the hour news here. And then, of course, when we come back, I will rekindle and kind of group everything back together. And I'll talk about kind of what's happening in the area there as well. So I like to bring up that website, though, National Day Calendar. It's National Hug a GI Day today, and also National Pound Cake Day as well, which sounds pretty tasty if you like pound cake. So keep listening. We still have 2 hours left of the Drive Time show. Again, so much to talk about. And you're listening to the Drive Time with Matt. I'll be back in a little bit.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 4 o'clock.
As the Elgin Police Department continues to participate in the Distracted Driving campaign, they wanted to share some tips from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration website regarding safe driving. If you are expecting a text or need to send one, pull over and park your car in a safe location. Once you are safely off the road and parked, it's safe to text. Designate your passenger as your designated texter. Allow them to access your phone to respond to calls or messages. Do not engage in social media scrolling or messaging while driving. Are you struggling not to text and drive? Activate your phone's Do Not Disturb feature or put your cell phone in the trunk, the glove box, or the back seat of your vehicle until you arrive at your destination. Remember, the Elgin Police are conducting directed patrols to enforce distracted driving violations. Just drive and stay safe. A message from our friends at the Elgin Police Department and your friends here at WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
The Radio Shopping Show is sponsored by WRMN and the businesses where the certificates mentioned on this program may be redeemed. Welcome to the Radio Shopping Show, the most amazing show on the radio. The Radio Shopping Show is a fun and unique way to save 40, 50, 60% or even more on travel destinations, family or fine dining, entertainment, auto services, plus thousands of other items. To participate on the Radio Shopping Show, simply call area code 847-931-1410. 931-1410. Questions about various merchandise and how to shop with us are welcome as well. Or go to our website, www.WRMN1410.com. Now, let's save money with the Radio Shopping Show.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. This is the Drive Time Show with Matt, also featuring, of course, Radio Shopping Show. We're broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. It is a beautiful sunny day outside from what we have still left of the sunshine, with the clouds coming in here, of course, with the sun setting. It's getting into, of course, we are here in the afternoon time, and we are also live on YouTube, live on YouTube. If you want to check this out, we are live on YouTube. I do acknowledge those comments. If you do want to hit that notification bell, you'll always know what's happening here on WRMN. And of course, you can also subscribe to the channel too. If you give us a like, that also helps as well too. So your views do matter when it comes to actually viewing these YouTube videos. We are here to help you save money and live large for less, and we'll let you know what's happening in the Fox River Valley. Speaking of which, here happening in the Fox River Valley, I have brought up many times before the fact that these websites, Facebook pages, are going to help you to discover what's happening around the area, whether you're looking specifically for Elgin, whether you're looking for St. Charles, or even an overall basis of what's happening in the area. I wanted to pull up here and talk about this for a bit. This is on Facebook, so if you are a Facebook member, this is where you'll be able to find this by typing it in. What's happening in the Fox Valley? In the Fox Valley area, you can take a look and view these posts. If you want to join the group, you can do so. Of course, please make sure that you do follow the group rules, and you can learn more about that on the side link bar here. If you are looking now, watching on YouTube, you'll be able to see that there. You can check out upcoming events. So right now posted, thank you Jackie for posting this on Facebook here. This was 52 minutes ago. Fred Astaire's Dance Studios in St. Charles. They are open to the public. Grab some friends and come move and groove. No ballroom dance experience required. So if you want to contact them to register, that information is available for call and text. It's up on their page, and it's the Move and Groove this March. So join us for 8 ballroom workout classes. So it's for 8 ballroom workout classes, and it's every Monday and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. for the month of March. So that's for the month of March. This class combines ballroom moves and elements mixed with building your own stamina, coordination, and core, all while jamming to your favorite upbeat tunes. How cool is that, too? Wear gym shoes, it does say there, too, and to workout clothes and to bring a water bottle. because you're going to need it. I always need to drink a water bottle here on Radio Shopping Show because I do talk a lot, so I definitely need that as well. If you want to, of course, try to stay fit and healthy all while dancing, you can contact their number. You can sign up by March 1st. Of course, tying that in here with Shop Show here in just a bit, I wanted to bring this up here as well. For health and fitness, if you're looking for health and fitness, we do have that category available, and you can check out what we have to offer here on Radio Shopping Show. We offer the Art Lidecker Hypnosis Stress Reduction class. If you want to check that out, that is available right now online. With our Redemption Center being closed right now, you can always, of course, shop online. Our online store never shuts down. This is in particular a $175 valued certificate valid for stress reduction. Great to use. Life can be stressful, and you want to make sure that you get the stress reduction. Of course, there's lots of ways that you can reduce stress, but if this is something that interests you, if you want to give it a try, we have this $175 value for $50 for stress reduction. We also do offer other things related to health. We do have advanced physical medicine and rehabilitation in Hoffman Estates. We offer Curves of Elk Grove Village, Illinois Spine and Disc Institution, and more that you can view all on our website under the Shop Now section is where you're going to be able to find that, all for health and fitness. Of course, I kind of tied that in here with what's happening there, and that's with the Moves and Groove coming up this March. So that sounds like a lot of fun. You can also find out, of course, shows that are coming up. If you are someone like me who does love plays and musicals, as I was a part of them for a long time, middle school and high school, and actually a little bit previously in elementary school as well. I did a show in first grade and third grade, and then all the way through from middle school all the way through till high school. Coming up, Stageworks presents She Kills Monsters. This is coming up Thursday, March 7th at 7 p.m., and also Friday, March 8th at 7 p.m. And then there's also other dates here too. Saturday, March 9th at 3 p.m. and 7, and then Sunday, March 10th at 3 and 7. So they do offer those matinee shows too. That is at 104 Dearborn Court, suite number 104 in Geneva. In Geneva there. Another place that we have in Geneva here, this is the Stockholm's Brew Pub of Geneva. So this is a great opportunity here too. You can go to the show. It's their latest project at the studio, She Kills Monsters, that is featured as a post on what's happening in the Fox Valley, Illinois. And if you want to tie it together, we do offer here in Geneva the Stockholm's Brew Pub. That is a popular item if you're familiar with Radio Shopping Show. The Stockholm's Brew Pub is a popular item to get in Geneva. And this one is a $15 valued certificate for $8.50. So if you want to go to Stockholm's of Geneva and then go to this event, that is something that you can tie together here. So that's coming up. They've got more things that you can check out too on this website or on their Facebook page. So there's a lot of things. Good to view all that information. Now, if you are looking for something a little bit more local, I've brought up this website here before too. This is exploreelginarea.com. Exploreelginarea.com, of course, is a great website to go to. We're a creative community in the Fox River Valley of Northern Illinois. You can discover a vibrant art scene, captivating events, and so much more. Lots of opportunities. And of course, with this show, I'll be talking about lots of things happening in Elgin as well as other places as well. Whether we tie them all together, mix them all up, mix and match, or even do certain segments as well is what we'll do, kind of figure that out as time allows here. But you can explore all of it. There's so much to see. So if you want to check it out, that is up on their website, exploreelginarea.com. You can even see here some timeline events that are kind of highlighted if you're watching now on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube now too. And again, I do acknowledge those comments as well. So coming up tonight at 7 o'clock, free poker at Old Town Inn. There's a fun event that you can enjoy. Sip and Paint at Randall Roadhouse is coming up tomorrow from 7 p.m. to 10. Sip and Paint. I've heard about these before. Of course, it's a fun experience where you can, of course, enjoy some beverages while you do some painting. So you can register at sipparties.com. So that is sipparties.com. That's where you'll be able to find that. Cost is $50, and they offer pre-drawn designs that all come with instructions and demos from professional artists and entertainer Cliff Harmon. So again, lots of things that you can check out here, exploreelginarea.com. That's exploreelginarea.com. What I want to do here is touch base on those Tradio segments, letting people know, of course, who has called in within the past 2 weeks here on WRMN. I do want to get those messages out there. And of course, you can give me a call for Tradio. You can also call me for Shop Show as well. So let's start off here. We had some Tradio callers. We have one calling in here, has 130 vintage records. Before I continue on here too, if there's anything that I'm speaking about now that maybe you have already sold it, maybe you already found the item, please feel free to give me a call so that we can take that item or listing off so that I'm not giving out old information. That's also very helpful to me as well as others as well, because you might have maybe sold something and then, I might still be talking about it here with the Tradio, but I do like to get these Tradio messages out here too. So let's start off here. 130 vintage records for sale prior to 1960. And again, if you do need me to repeat any of these, I can absolutely do that. That number to dial is 847-370-2623. Again, that's 847-370-2623. 130 vintage records for sale prior to 1960. So you can find a lot of cool records there. We have Rediscover Records here on Radio Shopping Show. $10 certificate for $3. They're located right here in downtown Elgin. So we have a caller on hold here. We're going to take you to the phone lines. Good morning, caller, or good afternoon, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Yeah, man, it's 10-11-74.
10-11-74. We've got Radio Shopping Show here for Don. Good afternoon. What can I get started for you today?
Just wanted to get a point of reference since I probably wasn't listening in the morning. What is the new schedule of events? I assume you don't have your 10 to 1 show anymore?
So I do not. So what it is we are going to be doing, of course, the Studio 14 morning show starting at 6 o'clock, and that is from 6 until 9. We play Brian Kilmeade after that, and then we also go into the lunch hour show, and that goes from... I have to double check on the lunch hour show, but as for Drive Time and Radio Shopping Show, that's from 3 to 6 o'clock.
So is your Tradio now pushed till 3? Or is it still at noon?
You can still call for Tradio during the live show during Marky B's show.
Oh. Mm-hmm. So Tradio is from 6 to 10-ish.
It is, and it's also 3 to 6.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. And do you still have your Vegas show from 1 to 2?
For the Vegas show,
you had a guy out of Vegas that was simulcast on 1410.
Oh,
and he was.
Yes. So that is for Jamie D.
Yeah.
Not anymore for Jamie D. here on WRMN.
Gotcha.
So.
And have in store or hours stay the same, or are they running your 3 to 6 hour?
Are you?
Yeah, you know what I mean. The Redemption Center hours.
Yeah, so Redemption Center, as of right now, is open Monday through Friday from 12 until 3 o'clock.
Gotcha. Okay. And I remember that a long time ago, probably before you were there, I think it was something like that. It was, like a 12 to something, so, okay. Just wanted to get a clarification. I know that there had been some changes, but maybe Marky B talked about it on his show this morning, but I wasn't able to listen, so.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll pass that message along as time allows here, too. You'll be able to also watch, if you're on YouTube, you can watch previous streams as well that we'll talk about it. I actually, later today, I'll watch the new stream. I wasn't able to this morning, but they elaborated more on that.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Have a good rest of your day. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. So there is a stream where it was during the Studio 14 morning show where I know that Mark was there, as well as, of course, Dennis. Also, we call him Sonar here. And then also Dean, who is our new owner. So they elaborate a little bit more, and they answered questions. People asked questions, calling in, gave comments, and things like that, too. So you can actually visit the previous live stream. I was able to watch a little bit of it this morning, but I did have a task I had to do. So I'm actually planning on watching the whole segment later tonight so that I can know as well. But that is that right now. And again, I'm going to try to give out as much information as I can while time allows as well about what's happening here too. So for the Drive Time show, that's from 3 until 6. I'll be on here hosting that. We are also going to be doing some rotations as well. There are times when Leah will be able to host that also. And then also, of course, our guy Sonar will also be hosting it as well. So there is going to be some rotation. There will be times also where I'll be, I'm hoping to also join in the lunch hour show, where I'll be able to go out to places, or I'll be here manning the board and also talking as well. So it's kind of a rotation that we are doing right now, and I'm looking forward to it with the new experiences. I hope you are as well. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. So again, I was bringing up here some places. I did talk about, of course, the National Day today, things going on there too. Of course, how to use our website, general things like that. And again, as time allows here, I'll get more into the swing of getting used to talking about other things as well. I'm kind of used to a schedule of shop shows, so I will get into the swing of that while time allows here too. So, but I do like to bring up a lot of websites. I've been doing that a lot, is bringing up these websites also. And there's so much that you can see here. Again, I did bring up, of course, exploreelginarea.com. If you are looking here, and I will bring this up on my screen here, if you're looking for a good website to go to for restaurants and shops of Batavia, Geneva, and St. Charles in that area, if you do happen to be in that area, there's a website called onthefox.com. This is onthefox.com. You can check out what's happening, Fox Valley local events and festivals calendar that you can check out there too. With a multitude of annual events and festivals that take place, any season of the year is a great season to enjoy the towns in the Fox Valley, whether your favorite stop is the Scarecrow Festival or St. Patrick's Day Parade in St. Charles. There's so much to do. You can check it out on their website. You can discover related topics here and view the calendar of events, which is good to have that calendar, to have it organized so that you're able to plan for yourself as well as for others too. Get the word around, let people know. There you go. They've got the calendar here too. It's under the Google Calendar, which is featured on their site. You can check out their events calendar and see it for yourself. The Tri-Cities is a great place to be at any time of the year too. So check out that whole list there. You can also print it out for yourself. You can check it out via week, month, or even just the agendas that are in a list formation, which can also be easier to navigate that way too if you prefer lists. So you can view everything that's coming up here. First day of Women's History Month is Friday, March 1st. They also do have the daylight savings starting Sunday, March 10th on my birthday, daylight savings. St. Patrick's Day is coming up on the 17th, of course. There's Easter Sunday coming up Sunday, March 31st, and more. So you definitely want to check that out. That is a cool list and Google Calendar that you can view on this website. That's onthefox.com. Again, onthefox.com. You can also get your, oh wait, that's an ad here. So let me pull that up. You can also view on their homepage here too, Batavia restaurants and shops, Geneva restaurants, shops, and Geneva Commons, St. Charles restaurants and shops. There's lots to do in St. Charles when it comes to bars, restaurants and pubs. One in particular that we have here on Radio Shopping Show in St. Charles is the Spotted Fox Ale House. This is a popular item that we have here. You can pick it up if you like. This is a $15 valued certificate. It's offered in at $7.50. One of the many restaurants, pubs, and bars that is featured in St. Charles. You can enjoy house specialties. They offer burgers. You can get sandwiches. You can get wraps. You can try their steak sandwich, which is widely considered the best in town. Pick from 30 craft beers on tap while you watch the game with friends on one of their 30 HD TVs. So that's one of the many places that you can check out here. The nice thing is also on this website, you can check out some pictures. You can view their main menu on their website, which is spottedfoxalehouse.com, which you can find at the very bottom of the page. Click on that link and it'll take you directly to their main website. The nice thing about lots of other websites like Fox River Valley events, like what's happening on the Fox, you can also find links to other websites there too. Here's another one here, northernfoxrivervalley.com. is another website that you can check out here too. You can check out what's happening. If you are looking for arts and entertainment, what's happening? Community events. Let's click on that and see what's happening with community events here too, if there's anything that might be coming up. There's a wider range of things. You can check it out from March through till, if I can figure it out. Nope, can't figure it out here. Okay. Let's see festivals and markets. You can even take a look there too. Baked Potato Bar Night in June. You can plan ahead. There, again, with these events on all of these What's Happening websites, they really do plan stuff out very well. They plan stuff out really well here. So I would definitely check that out. Free concerts in the park, in China Grove, that's coming up in West Dundee, June 9th. There's so much that you can view here too on these websites. And like I've said before, I'm kind of doing just a general overall basis right now. And as time allows, I will be able to go into, I'll get used to being able to go into more detail on these different events that are happening too. So again, I know I'm bouncing around all over the place here, but kind of just getting used to pulling up these websites and then eventually being able to talk in more detail on specific events that might be happening. So there you go. That's kind of just as of right now what's happening here. So the time is 4:26. So it's 4:26 right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick time out, and then we'll be back with more of the Drive Time show in just a bit. So again, like I said, stay tuned. I will be back in just a little bit.
To the right, I don't know. I'd say we hit a bullseye. I don't know how that could have been any better.
Working together to make Elgin better, we are WRMN AM 1410, serving the local community since 1949.
In the middle of the night, everything will be all right if you listen to Coast, right here on WRMN 7 days a week from midnight to 5 a.m. Each night on Coast to Coast, listeners are captivated by George Newry with discussions on news and current events, conspiracy theories, UFOs, life after death, and all things curious and unexplained. Whether you're working third shift or you're just a night owl, catch the most listened to overnight talk radio program in North America, Coast to Coast, every night, midnight to 5 a.m. right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
For great quality tasting Italian food and pizza, make your destination the Italian Pizza Kitchen on Irving Park in Roselle. The freshest Italian ingredients are used at Italian Pizza Kitchen, where the plentiful pasta dishes are created from old home recipes. Try the piping hot pizza or other favorites like the fall off the bone ribs. Italian Pizza Kitchen has a passion for outstanding food and service. From their family to yours, Buon Appetito. Call 630-582-1900.
Hey there, this is Matt in the mornings, inviting you to live large for less by listening to the Radio Shopping Show, weekdays from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 4 to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to noon. Find out more about WRMN, from our daily deals to our weekend programming to our open office hours. Check out our website at WRMN1410.com and come see us sometime at 14 Douglas Avenue in downtown Elgin. Home of local radio for 75 years, we are WRMN AM 1410 and WRMN 1410 Radio on Facebook. WRMN has been serving Elgin and the Fox Valley for 75 years, featuring a combination of local news, information, and entertainment in the mornings, followed by the radio shopping show for 5 hours each weekday. The first shift with Marky B starts your morning at 6 a.m., and it's always fun when Larry Jones is a part of the show.
Maybe we need to get a radio intern in to help.
Maybe so.
Somebody that you won't have to pay and you can treat them tough.
I can haze them.
Can't haze. You'll get fired. Remember that guy from Northwestern?
Yeah.
Gone.
Did he really do it?
You don't have to really do it. If somebody says you did,
yeah,
good enough. Maybe I'm going to accuse you of hazing me. I don't have to prove it.
And then there'll be a lot of people that come out of them and say that I also hazed
I
him.
remember when Mark hazed me. I've been hazed.
Mark hazed me back in 2012.
2012. I remember in Memphis one time. He was really mean to me.
It's first shift fun and information in the morning, combined with the radio shopping show to save you money. And you get it right here on WRMN AM 1410, WRMN 1410 Radio on Facebook, and WRMN1410.com.
Beef Villa's 3 locations offer more than their signature Italian beef. Try the Italian sausage, roasted chicken, and more. There's a huge variety of delicious side dishes. Beef Villa uses quality ingredients from homemade recipes and buys top quality food products from their vendors to bring you the absolute best tasting food. Beef Villa's great service and quality are waiting for you, but you won't be waiting long because it's always hot and fast. Visit beefvilla.com.
Hey parents, are you searching for the ultimate spring break and summer solution for your kids? Look no further than Adrenaline Monkeys Adventure Camp in West Dundee. The week-long camps are ideal for ages 5 through 12. They're packed with exciting activities like obstacle courses, climbing, and educational demos. Look for full or half-day options to keep your kids active and engaged. Enroll now for spring break and summer 2024 at adrenalinemonkeyfun.com/WD and transform their time off into unforgettable adventures.
If you would like to advertise your company on the Radio Shopping Show, call our business office at area code 847-741-7700. To shop with us today, call 931-1410. Now, back to more savings and the Radio Shopping Show.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the Drive Time Show with Matt in the afternoons here. I'm broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. We still have a little bit of sunshine here coming in through, but the temperatures are slowly starting to drop, and we are starting to see the sun also drop down as well, with it, of course, being the afternoon time. So you might be able to see here if you're watching now on YouTube Live. We are streaming live on YouTube. You can also tune in at AM 1410 on the radio. Don't forget, we also do have that app that you'll be able to download for free. If you are an Apple user, you'll be able to download it through the App Store, or you can also use it through Google Play. Download it through Google Play if you have a Samsung device. Through Google Play is where you'll be able to find it. It's free to download. You can listen to us from anywhere. Always comes in nice, crisp, and clear. Of course, if you want to check us out on YouTube, we are live right now. I do try to acknowledge those comments as best as I can. If you want to give us a like, you want to subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell so that you always know what's happening here on WRMN. Thank you, Linda, for commenting again. Yes, be sure and listen this morning's talk. You were brought up with great praises, and after I posted that the listeners love interacting with the host on Radio Shopping Show, thank you so much for doing that. Yeah, I definitely am going to be watching that. I didn't have time earlier in the morning this morning because I had some things to attend to, but I will definitely watch that and listen to it as well. So I'm very excited. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. Again, if you want to call us for Radio Shopping Show, we've got some great items still in stock. We've got, of course, Wienerville number 3 in Elgin. If you're looking for something more towards out in the DeKalb area, we have the China House. That's also in stock. We also do have Lars's for Mediterranean cuisine. Seven Dwarfs for a wide selection of things. If you are looking for German cuisine, we have Renata's German Restaurant of Hanover Park and so much more that you can also find up on our website too. So definitely want to check that out. So I do also want to continue and bring up the Tradio callers that have called in. I got to remember to continue on with that because then I got off track. But again, once I get kind of into the rhythm of it, then I'll find kind of the rhythm of it. Once I get into the rhythm of it, I'll find the rhythm of it. So we've got some other previous Tradio callers that have called in here. Here are some things to do that are going on The 49th Annual Craft Fair and Flea Market is coming up March 10th. I will be attending. So if you want to come up to me and say hi, you can do so. I'm going to be there. It's coming up from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. There is an early admission that you can go in starting at 8 o'clock if you want to be an early bird, and then that is a $10. So early entry at 8 a.m. is for $10. $5 per person. It is $5 per person. Students and seniors over 60, $2. That's really good. The 49th Annual Craft Fair and Flea Market, March 10th. Tons of stuff to find there. And that is from 9 to 3 at Elgin High School at 1200 Maroon Drive in Elgin. From my own experience of going there, I have been to a booth that does sell cabinet cards, which is something that I do specialize in. I love cabinet card photographs. Really anything, I always say, kind of 1840s to 1940s, although I do like some things later and before also. So you can find some stuff like that there. You can find, again, it's craft fair and flea market. So if you're not into flea markets, if you're not into collecting old things, go there for the crafts. They also have food. You can find bakery items there too. Lots of small businesses that are going to be having booths set up, which is a great way to do so. So that's great information that you can check out there too. We've got that. That's $5 per person. That is coming up. That is the Elgin High School. Let me see if we can find anything that they posted. Elgin High School Craft Fair. So you can go on their Facebook page and view it under Elgin High School Flea Market, or the 2024 Elgin High School Flea Market at u46.org, u-46.org. You'll be able to find that on their website. That's where you'll be able to check it out and view that there too, under Flea Market for 2024. It does say the time there. Of course, the spaces, the booth areas, 1 to 106. Measure either 10 by 6 or 11 by 6. Tells details on the booth area. There's a special service to long-standing participants. Will you return your application with payment by that date, which is already passed? Cost is $55 per booth. This is something to consider if you missed out on this. Having a booth there, you can also plan for next year too. If you have any questions, you can contact Cindy Placco, dealer reservationist, by mail. They have their address there, also by phone and or by email. Again, you can find this on their website. If you even just type in U46 or Elgin High School Flea Market 2024, it'll take you to this website. So it's good to take a look at that. Way to do it in the world that we live in now with Google, and of course with also search engines and with the internet just in general, you'll be able to find this stuff. So it should be pretty easy to check out. So again, pardon me, that's all on there too. That's on their website. That is u-46.org is where you can find that. There's a link to that too. And then again, on their Facebook page, they also have it posted. It does say here, let's see here. This was the Elgin High School. They posted this 21 hours ago for the flea market here. So I do want to mention them and bring this up here. It's the exhibitor's confirmation. Welcome to the Crafts, Collectibles, and Flea Market. Hopefully you'll be able to view it on Facebook just fine here. Confirm your reservation and payment. That's just for anyone there. Departure beginning at 3 p.m. You may take your booth down after you are fully packed. You can sign out. Sign out will be set at the beginning of the hallway near door 3. Students with carts will be available to help you load your car. So they do have students, if you are participating, they have students that can help you load your car too. You may use any door for departure. If you clean up or leave before 3 p.m., you will not be invited back. It does say there. That's what it says. I'm just reading what it says there. You gotta, it has to be beginning at 3 is when you can take the booth down. And it does say reminder, Sunday, March 10th is daylight savings time as well. So daylight savings is also coming up as well, whether we like it or not. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. I want to continue on here with Tradio, let you know what's going on here too. Get those messages out. So let's take a look. I know that Elgin High School Little Shop of Horrors did happen. They did mention that from last week. I also did pull that up as well. I did mention that. some other things going on here. Wood by Jeff. Okay, now this guy is a partner business of ours here on Radio Shopping Show. We do sell a $25 valued certificate. He's got some free items. He is fantastic at what he does, and I will pull up his website here too eventually. He's got glass 1-gallon jugs and some half-gallons as well. He also has some canning jars and canning supplies. He's located out in Elburn. He has a carved walnut Last Supper scene for $150, which is pretty nice. Would look great in your house, and it is in detail. He does put detail and so much effort into what he does. If you are interested, give him a call, 630-365-9488. Again, that's 630-365-9488 is that number to dial. So that is Wood by Jeff in Elburn. And you can actually view them on our website, WRMN1410.com. You can view Yelp reviews. If you do want to check out on Google, you can view his website. Let me pull it up here. Okay. So you can view his website here. That is Jeff Smith's Fine Wood Carving. Woodworker in Elburn, open today until 7 o'clock. You can also get a quote if you want your name, phone number, and email, and things like that. So that is how you can do that. You can also call him. You can get directions. It'll take you to Google Maps and tell you specifically where he is in Elburn. So you can find that out too. And then there's also updates and posts that you can check out there when it comes to Jeff Smith's Fine Wood Carving. Now, in order to view different updates, that's also something on their website that you can just scroll down or also use the sidebar. So if you go to the website, you'll be able to see that sidebar there. You can view that. You can view testimonials. You can view the gallery, look at everything that he's got. So really what it is you can just scroll down and you can view it. So he's had some beautiful woodworking done that he works on plaques, pieces of furniture. He does it all. He really does. So check it out. Jeff Smith's Fine Wood Carving if you want to view that. And again, we do have them here on WRMN Radio Shopping Show. And if you go to our main website, WRMN1410.com, you can find it under Wood by Jeff of Elburn. There it is. There's that $25 valued certificate that we have in stock right now online if you do want to shop online. This is towards all hand-carved merchandise in stock. It is by appointment only, so keep that in mind too. That is by appointment only. Whew. Okay, let me see what else we've got here too with some previous radio callers. We have a radio caller that has called in within the past 2 weeks here. He is selling a 2004 Cadillac SRX for $1,500. So he's selling that for $1,500. It's a 2004 Cadillac SRX. That number to dial is 224-735-1674. Again, that's 224-735-1674 is that number to dial. And this here is actually a picture of what it looks like. Oh, hang on a sec. There we go. So that is the 2004 Cadillac SRX. You'll be able to check it out. They've got lots of different websites. Autoblog, Cars.com, Carfax, as well as NetCarshow.com. So you can view all of those there too. You can also just do a Google search if you'd like. So that is for the 2004 Cadillac SRX. Looks like a pretty nice car. And it is a Cadillac too. So very nice indeed. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. So that is for the Cadillac SRX that he is selling there. And again, that number to dial, let me bring it back up here, is 224-735-1674. That's the number to dial if you're interested. Another radio caller here has some Barbie dolls for sale in the original packages, which of course you can't go wrong with that, with the Barbie dolls there in the original packages. You can find them for really, people selling them for a lot. $10 a piece for these. She's got 3 Native American dolls, 1 Little Debbie doll, and then 1 German doll, $10 a piece. If anyone is interested, that is 331-588 0423. Again, that's 331-588 0423 is that number to dial. So it looks like she's got those dolls there too. That Little Debbie doll, if you look it up, Little Debbie Barbie doll, I think my cousin had this, if I can remember correctly. Now, I don't know in particular if it's from the 90s or the 2000s, but you can see the prices there, the different prices that they have it for. And you can get them for good price. The fact that she's selling them $10 a piece is pretty good. Now, it could be the one from the 2000s, which I do think my cousin did have that, if I can remember correctly, seeing that in her room. And then they also do have the 1995 series. So, I mean, they've got so much. And when it's in the box, when it's still in the box, very valuable. So, you're getting it for a really good deal. If you are getting it, it's $10 a piece. So, again, that number to dial is 331-588-0423. Another trader caller here has a Dometic fridge for an RV. It's 12 volts and 110 volts. The model is 509A. It's LP gas. Asking $400 for it. He paid $900 for it new when he bought it new. They're 23 by 5/8 by 42 inches. Also has some tires. They're 16 inches. They have 80% of the threads still on them. They're 235 by 85 by 16. 2 included, but he can also throw in a spare tire to go with it. That number to dial is 815-245-0670. Again, that's 815-245-0670. Another trader caller here has a large selection of fishing poles. No reels, it's just the poles. Light, medium, and heavy-duty poles. They're in great shape. The prices will vary on those. So if you're interested, the fishing season is coming up. That number to dial is 847-8813. Again, that's 847-8813 is the number to dial. Another trader caller here, Wes, calling in. He's got a 3-wheel scooter. It's a Razor, good for the young toddlers there. That is what it's for. It's a 3-wheel scooter, the Razor scooters for toddlers. He's asking $15 for it individually. I say individually because he also has a helmet that comes with it, where also that's going to go in at $15, or you can put them together for $25. So it's an even better deal if you just purchase them together. Text is preferred during business hours. That is 630-817-8880. Again, that's 630-817-8880. And then we have another trader caller here. He has a desk for sale. It's a matching credenza. It's a cherry finish. Very nice cherry finish there. The desk is 36 by 72 by 28.5 in height. It has 2 file drawers and 2 other drawers as well. The credenza is 20 by 72 by 28.5 in height. Also has 2 drawers and 2 file drawers. The center section has 2 doors. So it's got 2 doors on there too. And $75 for the set. So $75 for the set there, which is pretty nice. That number to dial is 630-453-7375. Again, that's 630-453-7375. It's 4:47, so I'm going to take another quick time out here, and then, of course, we'll be back with more of our prime time drive time. I like that. Prime time drive time with Matt. That sounds pretty good. So keep listening, and we'll be back with more of the show in just a bit.
Beers go great with the delicious menu. After you fill up with dinner, hit the dance floor and dance the night away with the sizzling salsa dancing on Latin Saturdays, where DJs play the hottest hits. Visit eldiablocantina.com today.
Keeping your car's coolant system in good shape with a regular flush is really important. Let the experts at Meineke Car Care Center at 376 Sundown Road in South Elgin remove your old coolant, preventing chemical buildups in your engine. Then they'll fill your entire system with new coolant to help your engine run smoothly and prevent rust and corrosion, increasing your engine's lifespan. To schedule your appointment, call 847-888-9644.
If you're not sure what to have for dinner, the Seven Dwarfs restaurant on the corner of Roosevelt and President in Wheaton has you covered. Their huge menu is sure to satisfy everyone. Enjoy the diner-styled atmosphere that's been serving up tasty food since the 50s. The Seven Dwarfs has lively decor and delicious entrees. They offer a hearty breakfast, plus 3 or 4 lunch specials daily. For dinner, it's all-you-can-eat fish on Fridays. And remember to try their barbecue ribs. Visit sevendwarfsrestaurant.com today.
To get in on all the savings, just pick up a phone and call 931-1410. Area code 847-931-1410. For information and a list of available products, go to www.WRMN1410.com. And now, back to the Radio Shopping Show.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the Prime Time Drive Time with Matt. I am here broadcasting live from downtown Elgin. We are starting to see a little bit of a breeze going on right now here. Let me see if I can show you. Well, I don't know if you probably won't be able to see it that much, but we do have a little bit of a breeze going on currently right now in the area. So you probably won't be able to see it that well, but it's happening. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. You can give me a call for Tradio. You can give me a call for Radio Shopping Show. Or you can also, of course, tie it in with Tradio. Let me know what's happening in the Fox River Valley area. Let us know. Give me a call. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. Again, this is the Drive Time Show. This is going to be happening Monday through Friday from 3 until 6. We're going to rotate hosts. Of course, I'll be the main host. Well, I think we'll rotate it. As of right now, I'm going to be doing it, and then we'll rotate here and there too. But nonetheless, still, this is still going on now. Starting today is really kind of the start day that we have it. I know I've been bouncing around here and there talking about just a bunch of different stuff. Eventually I'll get into the swing of kind of having, okay, I'll talk a little bit about this, go into detail about it, tie it in with Shop Show here and there, and then kind of talking about some other things here too. I'll try it back to Shop Show, letting you know those hours and things like that as well, of course. I always let you know we are live on YouTube, so if you do want to watch us now, we are live on YouTube. I do try to acknowledge those comments. Thank you again to Linda for commenting again. She says, I will make you a list of winter farmers markets that I know of around the area and many people do not know about. Very nice. I've tried to Google it, but what I found was not near as if what was listed was outdated. Okay, thank you for letting me know about that too. So we got Linda here. Thanks for commenting. She's going to send me some great stuff here too. Very nice. I already got this beautiful flyer here. And like I've said before, I will also, if I do go out to places in the Fox Valley area, which of course I'm prone to, of course, and I see any flyers, I'll pick them up. I'll let you know. I'll take pictures. Try to show them on my screen here too, if time allows. 847-931-1410. So again, we got a caller on hold. Let's take it to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hello, is that me?
This is you.
Oh, good. Okay, 112209.
112209. Let's bring you up here. Oh my goodness. Why am I not finding you? 112209. There we go. Eva, I got you up here. What can I get started for you today?
Yeah. I was looking at if you had any River's Edge Pub and Grub in the Dells.
For the River's Edge Pub and Grub out in Wisconsin Dells, let's take a look here. I do believe we still have those in stock. $15 valued certificate going in at $7.50. I will let you know that the expiration date on this is May 15th.
Oh, okay. and it's $7.50. Are you going to be running like some discount days this week? Because I've gotten it for cheaper before.
Yeah, so we'll let you know if we do happen to. As of right now, nothing for today while we get into the swing of things with our new scheduling and shows, but definitely in the future you will be seeing that, if not even maybe tomorrow too, but we're just kind of in the works of it right now. But we do, you will be seeing that more, and I will be talking about that as well while time allows.
Yeah, because they're expiring, like you said, they're expiring in May and stuff, so... I think I'll hold on for right now.
Okay.
And listen, because I listen almost every day, so we'll keep listening and see what else is in the Dells there too.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks so much for calling in today.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course. Bye-bye now. 847-931-1410. Yes, so for the River's Edge Pub and Grub, if you are planning out to go to Wisconsin Dells, again, wisdells.com is a really great website to visit. The River's Edge Pub and Grub, the certificate that we have today for $7.50 on the $15 value, that one does expire May 15th of this year. So I'm just letting you know about that. As of right now, that's when the expiration date is. That's a 1 per 30 days on that one. It's a great family-friendly dining. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner daily from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. It's a rustic eatery, so they have it's a rustic eatery there that they've got. Very nice. 847-931-1410. Again, we are taking those Tradio calls. We're also taking Radio Shopping Show as well. I did also want to bring up another website here. I know I'm bringing up a lot of websites because I need to educate myself on these websites too. There's one called Shop. Oh, well, that's All Animal Expo. I was going to actually tie that in and bring it up, but so you saw a little sneak peek there. It's called shopfoxvalleymall.com. Shop foxvalleymall.com. You can check out some events that are coming up here. They have an Easter Bunny Photos event coming up through now to the 30th of March. So if you want to hop on over to Fox Valley to visit the Easter Bunny for family photos from now through till March 30th, they do have the hours. So March 1st through till the 22nd. It's Monday through Saturday, 11 to 7. Sunday, 11 to 6. March 23rd through the 30th. It's Monday through Saturday, 10 to 8. Sunday, 11 to 6. Also, if you feel like I'm pulling up this stuff too quickly and you don't have enough time, if you're on YouTube, you can take a screenshot on your phone or your tablet so that you'd be able to check this out for yourself too and remember it. And if you do miss out on any of those streams, they're always posted to our gallery so that you can go back and look at the information that I am giving out. And you can always just pause the video, take a screenshot of it, and then you'll be able to have it for yourself. So this wraps it up for the second hour of the Drive Time Show. We still have a full hour left here. And again, you're listening to the Prime Time Drive Time with Matt. I'll be back in just a bit.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 5 o'clock.
WRMN has proudly served the Fox River Valley for over 70 years. We're located at 14 Douglas Avenue in downtown Elgin. Right next to Studio 14 is our store known as the Redemption Center. You are always invited to stop by and see us to live large for less. The Redemption Center is the place to pick up your on-air orders, shop for certificates, and grab some brochures to learn about what we have to offer. Our Redemption Center phone number is 847-741-7700.
Be sure to catch the first shift weekday mornings from 6 to 10 a.m. for important information like fire tips from Elgin Fire Chief Rob Sagan.
The thing in the winter that we're more concerned with is carbon monoxide, because that we don't get in the summer. That carbon monoxide issues occur because of heating equipment. Anything that burns natural gas, if it is faulty, can generate high levels of carbon monoxide, which in time can be fatal. So I can't emphasize enough the importance of having carbon monoxide detectors in your home. Every single year you will see somewhere in the country, and usually we'll get one or two in the Chicagoland area, where you'll see multiple fatalities in one home. You can't smell carbon monoxide, you can't taste carbon monoxide, you have no idea it's happening. And so it's critically important that you have the right detectors in your home.
It's the first shift weekday mornings at 6 a.m. with me, Marky B, right here on WRMN.
The Triple Berry Cafe of Crystal Lake offers incredible breakfast and lunch options for you, and now the coffee bar is open for you to enjoy. Stop in and enjoy a relaxing cup of coffee in a peaceful setting, and if you're hungry, the Triple Berry Cafe is ready to provide you with homemade goodness. Enjoy omelets, skillets, pancakes, crepes, waffles, and much more for breakfast. Stop in at the Triple Berry Cafe for lunch and enjoy signature sandwiches, burgers, wraps, salads, and healthy options are available as well. Triple Berry Cafe, just off Randall Road in Crystal Lake. Now with a coffee bar.
Celebrating 70 years of serving the Fox River Valley, WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM is proud to inform and entertain you every day with great local shows that keep you connected with the people in your community, like the Radio Shopping Show, where listeners are encouraged to let us know about their experiences with our business partners.
I usually go to Tripleberry during the week. It's not so busy. I had my normal lumberjack omelet. It's like a meat lover's omelet, and their fries are awesome. Just the texture of it, they're a little crisp, soft on the inside. I mean, really good.
The voice of the Valley and the home of the Radio Shopping Show. You are listening to WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Dine out with family and friends at Nick's Pizza in Elgin or Crystal Lake. Nick serves up award-winning thin crust and Chicago-style pizza. Eat in or carry out. In addition to Nick's fabulous pizza, let Nick's cater your events with pizza, pasta, Italian beef, and other delicious offerings. Their big banquet rooms can accommodate all your event needs. So, for great pizza in a Northwoods, cabin-style atmosphere, bring family and friends to Nick's. Visit nickspizzapub.com.
As grocery prices rise, take your family out to any of the Tommy's Red Hots location for great food at unbelievably low prices. There's 6 locations to serve you for both dine-in or carry-out. Tommy's has a diverse, delicious menu for you and your family, with crispy pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and their famous hot dogs, plus so much more. Don't forget their scrumptious sides like mac and cheese bites. To see their menu and locations, visit Tommy'sRedHots.com today.
A few rules to remember when you shop with us. Make sure you read and follow the limitations of each certificate. Use it before the expiration date, and when appropriate, tipping is required. Now, back to the Radio Shopping Show.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the drive time. Goodness. The drive time with Matt. I had a little bit of a dull cookie here, so I had to get something in my belly to continue talking, or I was going to lose some energy here. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. So, currently right now, I think I got everything all set up nice here, right? I've got the clock going, everything. Okay, good. 847-931-1410. Again, you're listening to the Afternoons with Matt. I will be on for a whole nother hour here of the Drive Time show. I'll bring up other things that are happening here too. There is a particular event I think that's really good that I will mention here under Fox River Valley Libraries. They have a really great website that you can check out there too. I did go through those previous Tradio callers that had called in within the past 2 weeks. And of course, you can call me for Tradio if there's something that you're looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox Valley area. Feel free to dial me up here, 847-931-1410. If you are looking for Radio Shopping Show, we've got a lot of great items in stock that you'd be able to find online right now at WRMN1410.com. We still have some great in-demand items in stock like Lars's Kitchen, Massey's Italian Kitchen and Catering of Carpentersville. These are some great options if you're driving home right now and you're looking for a place to go to that offers some good food. Village Pizza of Elgin is another one. I love their wraps there. I know. Pizza, that's what they're known for, Matt. Why are you getting wraps? It's good. I love their wraps there. They're really good. I've noticed that with a lot of pizza places is their other food. Their burgers, salads, wraps also tend to be really good too, from my own personal experience. We still have American Legion in stock. We have Blue Box. We have Culver's. Pardon me. We've got the Country Donuts. The Gilbert's Eagles fish fry in Gilbert's. That's still happening. The $13.50 dine-in haddock dinner is going in at $7 today. That's another one that we have in stock today under Radio Shopping Show. We've got the Ray's Family Restaurant. We've got Red Ox. We also offer Italian Pizza Kitchen. For popular items, we've got the Seven Dwarfs. We have that Stockholm's $15 certificate, which I know is a pretty quick sellout. That's located at 306 West State Street in downtown Geneva. We also do offer some other places too if you're looking for entertainment. We have the next show that's coming up for the Egyptian Theater, which is Rhythm of the Dance. This one is a admission that's going for $23.50. I've got that one available today. This is under the Egyptian Theater. You can visit their website at egyptiantheater.org. Again, that's egyptiantheater.org for more information on them. They've been entertaining since 1929. If you do want to take a look, it looks like yesterday was the last day for their Beauty and the Beast Broadway musical, which was productions of Stagecoach Players. They produced that. And also check out other things that are coming up here too. Other shows, of course, The Evil Woman American ELO, which is happening March 9th. I do believe we still have that one in stock if you want to take a look at our website for Evil Woman American ELO. I'm not seeing that on the particular actual webpage here, but I do believe we might have it still in stock. Let me see. Let me double check. Yeah, we do. Saturday, March 9th. It's coming up this Saturday for Evil Woman American ELO. $27 admission for $15. That one's up to 2 of those that you can get per key tag. And that's for the performance of Evil Woman American ELO. So that is another one that we also have in stock. That's under entertainment. You can also look up automotive service, entertainment, events, expos, shows, and fairs. They've got some things there too that you can check out under our Shop Now category. If you're looking for any shows that are coming up here, Scott Smith's All Animal Expo is one of them that is coming up. This is an $8 admission for $4. We have that one in stock. We also do have, of course, you can take a look at their website at allanimалexpo.com, which is really cool. That's coming up this Saturday, March 9th. Those $8 admissions, we have them for $4. So we do have them for $4 here if you are interested in doing that. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. I thought I heard the Shop Show close music for a second there. I don't know why I thought that. So if you check out this website, allanimалexpo.com, again, that is allanimалexpo.com for more information. That's really good to check out. Going back to the Facebook comments here, I do try to, of course, keep you in touch and with those Facebook comments here. So let's see. Denise, thanks for commenting. What was the name of the Fox Valley Facebook page you mentioned if people wanted to join? Okay, that is the Fox Valley. That is what's happening in Fox Valley. Let me bring it up here again. So this is called, thank you for mentioning that, because I will mention it again here. So if you go online, you'll be able to find this here. This is what's happening in the Fox Valley, Illinois. That's where you'll go to. If you're watching now on YouTube, you'll find it here. What's happening in the Fox Valley, Illinois. You can literally just look up what's happening in Fox Valley on Google, or you can even do a search on Facebook and find it that way too if you'd like. That's how you'll find it. You can join the group. You can share the group as well. And you can view, of course, information on them. This is a group. It's a place to post information about upcoming events and happenings in the Fox Valley. You can also do it for yourself if you like. You can request for local business referrals and also welcome and are also welcome and highly encouraged. Of course, make sure the companies and persons you are recommending are properly licensed, bonded, and insured as required by the state of Illinois. Of course, we want this forum to be open as possible, but of course, be aware, that some posts might be removed if, not listening to the guidelines there too. So if you have any questions on that, you can always actually even just go in the discussion and talk about it too. But that is what it is. It's what's happening in the Fox Valley IL. That is on Facebook. You'll be able to search it up that way. If you do want to check us out on Facebook, we are WRMN 1410 Radio on Facebook. You can check us out there. We're currently in the process of getting things updated, so we haven't been posting as regularly on there as we are using our YouTube platform. But if you do want to check out other previous posts and other things, previous shows too, you can still check that up on there, but you can also view us on YouTube. You can find us on YouTube, WRMN 1410. You can look us up on YouTube there. There's that live video of me. It's right now, happening right now, is where you can find us. So you can click on that. You can look at previous streams, other streams that previously happened. You can see the subscriber count has actually gone up quite a bit here, so that's good. You can view the channel there. Of course, we're logged in, so this is the login channel here. But that is how you get to, again, back to what's happening in the Fox Valley, Illinois. That is the Facebook page that you want to visit to check out what's happening there. And I have mentioned before here, too, Google Calendar events is also good to use. You can click on the Google Calendar events, and they have a whole list, all for Fox Valley area. Kane County Fair. I went yesterday. I did. I went to the Kane County Fair. It was yesterday. It was the start of it. So they did have a lot of booths, not as much as per usual, but I did find some great items there. I found an old framed painting from the 1800s. I'm going to have to maybe also show some of this too, present it on here and show you some of my findings, because I would love to do that also. I found an old framed painting picture from like the 1800s. It was in an Art Deco frame. It was for $8. I was like, oh my gosh, that's really good. I also did find a tea set. It was a tea set from East Germany that was pre-World War II, and I got it for $30. It's a nice tea set. It wasn't a tea set. What it was a dessert set. So it was a dessert set that I found there from East Germany. And the guy was from Ukraine, and he goes, I know you like history. He said, I saw you looking at it. I can tell you like history. I go, yes, I do. So very much so. Yes, indeed. And so he was very happy to sell it for me, to give it to me for $30. I was like, that's a good deal on something that nice. And it's in mint condition too. So you can find a lot of stuff like that at flea markets. Kane County Flea Market is a lot of fun to go to. It's $6 per person to get in. Actually, with us talking about it now, let's actually just bring it up here. Kane County Flea Market. So much fun to go to. There are people that have booths there, and I'm in no way trying to brag, that are like, hey, it's you. You're back again. I'm like, yep, I go here almost every month. And it's usually the first Saturday and Sunday of the month is when it is. You can visit their website at kanecountyfleamarket.com. It's a great place to go to. You can find so much great stuff there. They are the best in the Midwest or anywhere since 1967. You can check out the show dates here that are featured on their website. So I went yesterday. I did see Steve Thorne there. Hello. Forgot to mention that here. I did see Steve Thorne. He did pop by and say hello to us. So that was very nice too. Next one's coming up April 6th and 7th. Also May 4th and 5th, June 1st and 2nd, and then the entire list is also continuing on down there too. That is Saturdays 12 to 5 and Sunday 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Now, from my own personal experience, I have found that the earlier you go, the more items you find. However, the later you go, the more better deals people will make with you. Now, that's just from my own personal experience. There's lots of times where you can find people are packing up and you're like, I want to look at that. And they're like, okay. And I'll look at it. Okay, $20 for the thing, because I got to pack up and leave. So sometimes they'll just make you deals, and they'll just be like, oh, $20 for the whole thing. When originally they might have sold it for $40. So there's our little tricks, little ways, tips and tricks when it comes to that. 847-931-1410. They're located at 525 South Randall Road in St. Charles. That is where also the Scott Smith's All Animal Expo is as well. We have that coming up here. That is an $8 admission for just $4. That also is something that we have here on Radio Shopping Show. That King County Flea Market is a lot of fun to go to. You can find lots of great stuff. If you want to become a dealer, you can click on the link there. If you are interested in becoming a dealer at the King County Flea Market, if you've got antiques, collectibles, I will say I have thought about it because I have a lot. I have a lot of stuff. Not as much as Steve Thorne, though. He's got tons. They have all that information there, too. The prices, of course, shed space if it's 8x14 and outside and things like that as well. It was very windy when I went there, so I did... there was one point where we were in, I think it was in the rabbit section, and we heard something broke, and like everyone goes, oh, when the thing broke, I was like, oh, yeah, so... King County Flea Market, it's a lot of fun if you want to check it out. Now, I was going to bring up here, I know I backtrack again. I still am trying to get used to talking about all these different things because there's so much. It's put in front of me here, this opportunity to talk about so much stuff, and I'm like, okay, I'll talk about this. I'll talk about that. I'll eventually get into the schedule of it, so eventually there. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. Again, we are still taking Radio Shopping Show calls. We're still taking those Tradio calls as well. I did want to bring this up here. This is a cool website. It's called Fox River Valley Libraries, including the Dundee Library and the Randall Oaks Library. It's called frvpld.info. You can even just look it up as well. It's pretty easy there. Fox River Valley Libraries. And I wanted to bring up here something that's coming up. So you can, of course, find that here, but this is something that, pardon me, kind of stood out. Pardon me. That kind of stood out. I'm sorry, I got to take a sip of water. You know how it goes. Radio hosts. So there is something coming up tomorrow, and this is really cool to take advantage of if you do want to enjoy this too. This is a great class to consider. It's the basics for Microsoft Word 2019. It is a program type under technology classes. If you are someone that is trying to get into technology, I know that there are a lot of people out there and who are like, the technology is advancing and I am still all the way over here and the technology is over here. What do I do? Well, of course, you can always take up with basics here. So featuring here, they have... at the Dundee Library, Corner 68. It's tomorrow from 7 p.m. to 8:30. With registration, you'd be able to register online here. The registration of the event will close tomorrow at 7 p.m. There are only 7 seats remaining. This is intended for beginners. It's a hands-on class that'll introduce the ribbon menu and teach you to create and edit text by building a basic resume from scratch. So this is the Microsoft Word 2019 Part 1, the basics. So that's for the basics here. Again, technology has been advancing for so long. As for Microsoft Word, it's been around for a while here. Lucy Wright of thecore.co.uk writes that the first ever version of Microsoft Word, Word 1.0, was launched in October of 1983 and developed by former Xerox programmers as well, too. And then, of course, hired by founders Bill Gates and Paul Allen, 1981. The two of them, Richard Brody and Charles Simonyi, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And at the time, Word was called Multi-Tool Word. Multi-Tool Word. It was designed for use on computers that ran the Unix operating system. Very cool. So that is according to writing by Lucy Wright of core.co.uk. So thank you for that. And I'm tying that here for the Microsoft Word 2019 Part 1, the basics. I know it's been around for a while, since 1983 with Microsoft Word, but I know that technology is always advancing on us, and sometimes we just can't catch up. Remember that there are these programs available for basics. Don't feel ashamed if if you're like not as tech savvy. There are programs that you can check out here, especially at libraries. I talked about in the first hour here of the show that I took a program at the Gail Borden Library that featured, how to find out if you were being scammed and all these other things too. So absolutely take advantage of it. There's lots of things, all these different classes here at these libraries. So Fox River Valley's library is a cool place to go to on this website. You can check out the events calendar, which is good to take a look at and view everything that is coming up. They've got some things coming up here too. They also do have that Microsoft Word in Espanol. Now that's for Part 2 they have there, but I'm sure they also do have it in Part 1. And that's Part 2 on the same day, it looks like. So they do also offer bilingual story time that's coming up 10:15 to 10:45. That's March 13th. So that is coming up. They have other Microsoft Part 2 images, tables, and text boxes. And again, you can find this information on their website. You can view where their location is, the Dundee Library at 555 Barrington Avenue in East Dundee. You can call their number for more information. You can stop on by. This is, again, the Dundee Library here. So let's see the hours of operation. And here they are. So these are the hours of operation for the Dundee Library. They're open Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday from 9 to 5, and 1 to 5 on Sunday. So feel free to take a look at that. You can take a look at their hours and locations. Again, the Dundee Library is open then, and then there's also the Randall Oaks Library. Again, libraries are a great place to go to if you love all things books and learning. Remember, you're never too old to learn. That's true. You're never too old to learn. Everyone can always learn something new every day. I know that's kind of cheesy to say, you learn something new every day, but you really can. You really do. So very good to take a look at this website. And this just goes in general for any other library websites. All these libraries, they're very active in the communities. I've mentioned that before with Gail Borden Public Library. They really, hone in on being a community. And with it being the Fox River Valley now here for WRMN, and definitely mentioning all of it here, not just Gail Borden Public Library, which of course is fantastic here in downtown Elgin, but other libraries as well. And as time goes by too, I'll even re-mention places and talk into detail on their websites too. I'm just kind of learning a bit, here and there what to talk about and such. And when the practice comes around and I eventually get used to it, then I'll be, going into more detail here too. But I'm just kind of putting my foot in here for the first day. Just kind of, I know I've been bouncing around here and there, but just to kind of get used to pulling up different websites as well here too. So it is 5:28. It's 5:28 right now, so I'm going to take another quick time out, and then we'll be back with more of this Drive Time show. Again, you're listening to Matt. I'll be back in just a bit.
LaFleur Taco Grill at 910 Dundee Avenue at the corner of Slade has great fast casual Mexican food for the whole family. There's a huge selection of salads, quesadillas, a Taco Tuesday special, burritos, gorditas, and the Thursday Flautas dinner deal. LaFleur Taco Grill also has American favorites and breakfast. There's a kids menu too. Planning an event? LaFleur has catering with both Mexican and American foods. Call 847-214-1306 or LaFleur Taco Grill on Facebook.
I am Brenda Rogers, Democratic candidate for Kane County Recorder. I am asking for your vote on March 19th. Two things among many that I want to do is to stay abreast of technology, making sure that the website is user-friendly, making sure that our residents are aware of the services offered to them, especially our seniors and military veterans. Vote Brenda Rogers, Kane County Recorder, paid for by citizens to elect Brenda Rogers.
For local information and fun times in the mornings, listen to Marky B and Larry Jones on the first shift.
Maybe we need to get a radio intern in to help you.
Maybe so.
Somebody that you won't have to pay and you can treat them tough.
I can haze them.
You can't haze. You'll get fired. Remember that guy from Northwestern?
Yeah.
Gone.
Did he really do it?
You don't have to really do it. If somebody says you did,
yeah,
good enough. Maybe I'm going to accuse you of hazing me. I don't have to prove it.
It's the first shift, weekdays from 6 to 10 a.m. right here on WRMN. Roll into Bolero in Algonquin or Roselle and solve your cabin fever issues. Bolero is bowling, gaming, dining, and nightlife with a twist. Score fun deals every day of the week and save big by checking out the daily deals online. Bowl with your friends and hit the lanes each week by forming your own social club. Clubs offer lively competition and fun times for everyone. From beginners to pros, make new friends, bowl, and beat your cabin fever. Visit Bolero.com.
You never know what you might hear in the morning on the first shift with Marky B and friends. And for many years now, Mark's best friend on the radio has been his radio partner, Larry Jones, who joins him Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m. And they really do seem to get along swell.
The summer just got away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We look forward to summer for so long.
I don't think I want to live like somewhere where it's never cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe have 9 and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. 9 months summer, 3 months winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about a 7-2-1-2 split?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 7 months of summer.
Yeah.
2 fall, 1 winter.
Yeah.
So we can have that taste of winter and Christmas.
You know, that's not a bad formula, Mark.
Yeah.
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 News, weather, traffic, sports, and local information and entertainment in the Fox River Valley. It's the first shift, weekdays from 6 to 10 a.m. right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
The word is out. Nissans cost less on Route 19, but that's not all. Parts, service, and body shop, they all cost less at McGrath Nissan. Used cars, too. The reason why is how hard we try. Right now, get 0% APR financing on select new Nissan models at McGrath Nissan because
Nissans cost less on Route 19.
Come to Elgin.
See what we mean.
Looking to get your fingers on some delicious grub? Look no further than Sticky Fingers in Carpentersville. Family owned and operated, Sticky Fingers specializes in chicken, fish, and shrimp, which you can choose to have dusted with flavor or doused in the sauce of your choice. Sticky Fingers strives to provide flavorful food with fresh, locally sourced ingredients. Sticky Fingers personally invites you to stop by and try one of their scrumptious dishes today.
Did you know you could have shopping show certificates mailed to you? Simply tell the host you would like to be a credit card or regular mail order customer and we will explain the rest. Now, back to more savings on the Radio Shopping Show.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the Drive Time with Matt here. I'm broadcasting live from downtown Elgin. We are seeing the sun starting to set here. The wind is blowing right now here, too. We're getting quite a bit of wind outside from what I can see here. But I hope the drive is not too bad. You can really start to see here if you're watching now on a YouTube that it's starting to get a little bit darker here in the Elgin area, but still not too bad. 847-931-1410. It's not like we're getting a bunch of hail like that one time. We got a lot of hail that day. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. You can call for Tradio. If you want to give me a call for Radio Shopping Show, you can also do that as well. I did bring up a couple places here in the time being, but really what I've been doing a lot is also talking about some of these websites when it comes to finding things to do in the areas too. I also wanted to mention here, this was something I forgot to mention here. I did bring up the Scott Smith's All Animal Expo. If you go to shopfoxvalleymall.com, there is an exotic animal show coming up in April. Now, this is April 19th at 4 o'clock. So if you love all things animals, this is something to consider. You can join them for a hands-on educational experience with Crosstown Exotics Animal Show on Friday, April 19th at 4 p.m. in Center Park. The event is free, so it is a free event to attend and open to all ages. Crosstown's Exotic Reptile Shows explores the prehistoric world of reptiles and amphibians and how they've been able to survive since the Ice Age, or since the age of dinosaurs, as well as why they are important to the world we live in. This reptile show gives audiences an up-close encounter with some of the planet's oldest and scaliest creatures. So, again, we do have the Scott Smith's All Animal Expo here on Radio Shopping Show. That $8 admission is for $4. You can purchase it online right now if you'd like. And that really is a mixture of different animals. So they have small exotic mammals, birds, chinchillas, a few puppies and kittens also here. But if you're looking for something that is more honed in on the reptiles part of it, this is the show to go to. So you can visit at crosstownexotics.com. There is a link there to their website. If you want to stay in touch, you can sign up for their newsletter and more. They provide hands-on educational entertainment. That's what it is about when you visit animals. You can learn about them. It's educational and it's fun. They promote conservation through presentation. I like that. Conservation through presentation. That's really nice. They offer the reptile shows, bug shows. I wouldn't like that. Different animals. So there's other shows as well there too. The Spidos, I will say, they don't really bother me too much. Trigger warning if you're watching on YouTube. But there's a lot of cool things that you can check out here with the show. Crosstown Exotics. Traveling throughout Chicagoland. How cool is that? If you want to give them an email, if you want to shoot them an email for more information, you can, or you can also contact their number too if you'd like. Oh, look at that. They've got a lot of cool stuff here. 847-931-1410, again, is that number to dial. Remember, we are also live on YouTube right now, so if you want to check us out on YouTube, we are live right now. You'll be able to subscribe to our channel, which of course is great to do, because then you can hit that notification bell and you'll know what's always happening here on WRMN. Now, you know, it's 5:37 right now, so you are probably driving home. A lot of you out there that are listening in are probably driving home right now. You're looking for some places maybe to think about for food. We do have some things covered for you. We've got lots of different places in the Fox River Valley, but also remember that there are things here on Radio Shopping Show too that you can check out. So we've got here restaurants and food. If you're looking for fast food, pizza, or sit down, we've got some options here for you. This is a good place to check out here. This is Two Toots Train Whistle Grill. This is in Bartlett and Glen Ellen, so you can use it at either or of those locations. That one's a $10 dining certificate for $5. So that's going for $5 on the $10 value for Two Toots. It's a fun place to check out, fun for all ages. They deliver their food on those authentic Lionel O-scale trains, which is also pretty cool there too. They've got nice, fresh burgers that are made, cooked to order, and always delicious. This dining certificate, again, is good for anything off their menu. And we do have it in stock today. So if you do want one of these, we do have it available. If you want to check us out online, again, that's WRMN1410.com. You can get yourself a good burger there too. And again, with this this drive time show, I will also be, bringing up other things here too. Like, for example, I might do a segment or a little section where I talk about like the history of burgers. right? Or something like that, or the history of trains, bringing up those websites. Statistics. I'll also talk about statistics as well, kind of bringing them up here and there. But I also want to let you know what's happening in the area here too. Now, if you go out to Rosemont, Rosemont is an area here. Let me bring it up here for Rosemont. If I can spell it correctly here, Rosemont, Illinois. It's a village in the Cook County. So this is in the Cook County area. It's located immediately northwest of Chicago. The population is close to 4,000 there. The village was incorporated in 1956. And you can visit their website at rosemont.com for the village of Rosemont if you want to check out what's happening there too. Of course, there's the Donald D. Stevens Convention Center in Rosemont. We do have a show coming up, the International Gem and Jewelry Show, which is at the Donald D. Stevens Convention Center in Rosemont. We've got that coming up here pretty soon. That one's coming up in May. So if you do want to check out the shows that's coming up, it is May 10th. For the International Gem and Jewelry Show. We do have those $8 admissions for $4 right now on Radio Shopping Show. If you do want to visit our website, you can find that there too. You can also view those quick links, how to buy tickets, show information, exhibitor list about the Intergem 2. America's favorite direct-to-customer jewelry show is returning to your area. The International Gem and Jewelry Show's beloved events brings wholesalers, manufacturers, and designers together. It's all under one roof. You can skip the middleman and shop securely from a diverse selection of vendors. No matter what you may be shopping for, you'll find something for everyone at the Intergem shows. They really do have something for everyone there. So if you are looking for something that is in the latest of style, you can check it out there. Or maybe you want to do your own sense of style there too. Not want to follow the crowd. They've got something for everyone there. Now, they were founded in 1967 by Herbert A. Duke Sr. as the first direct-to-consumer jewelry trade show in America. Wow, that's really cool. Herbert was an avid gemologist and artist. He brought his love of gemstones, minerals, and handcrafted art to the masses with Intergem where shoppers can buy directly from designers, wholesalers, and manufacturers in a marketplace setting. Celebrating 57 years, they have stood the test of time and have become America's longest running and most beloved jewelry show. So that is coming up May 10th. That's going to be at the Donald D. Stevens Convention Center in Rosemont. You can find lots of different food places there too in the area. You can try Gibson's Bar and Steakhouse, which is, over there. A Bud City Barbecue. They have a whole list of things that you can check out there too on their map. And that is where the Donald D. Stevens Convention Center is. They got a Crepe Cafe, Dave & Buster's. So they've got some things around that area that you can check out. And again, that is for the International Gem and Jewelry Show. So, pardon me, again, that's for the International Gem and Jewelry Show. So you can find a lot of different things. And the jewelry market is growing, by the way, too. I will put this up here. For the jewelry market, statistics. They say the global jewelry market size was worth about USD $334.59 billion in 2022 and is predicted to grow around US dollar $461.26 billion by 2030 with a compound annual growth rate of roughly 4.08% between 2023 and 2030. So, very cool if you want to check that out. And I always like to bring, you can even see here, I looked up statistics on jewelry to tie it in with the International Gem and Jewelry Show. So I'm going to be also doing more stuff like that too, trying to tie in statistics and other cool facts as well. And that also does remind me here too, there was a website that I did want to bring up and mention it because if you're looking for some news, let me tell you about it. Now, the thing is when it comes to news, you always hear the quote, no news is good news. But if you're looking for something interesting, if you're looking for something more fun, more entertaining when it comes to news. Of course, you always want to keep up to date with what's happening, of course, so that you know, even if it's not good. But if you're looking for something that's maybe odd or unique, you can check out this apnews.com/oddities website. It's really interesting. I kind of was brainstorming when when I was in Redemption Center, I was, also brainstorming too for my show here, kind of what to start to talk with here. And I wanted to pull up this website here because I was kind of thinking of some things to maybe talk about here. So I wanted to bring this up here. It's called apnews.com/oddities. This is a section on this website under AP News where you can find an oddities section. What it is, it's unique stories, interesting stories to check out. Different things, hence why it's called oddities. Of course, you can find different categories here: world, U.S., election 2024, politics, sports, entertainment, business, science, fact check, oddities, and more. So I've never really heard of that before, oddities, when it comes to that. And you'll get those ads too coming up here on your page. But that's really interesting. So you can view a whole list of unique stories that are featured on here too at apnews.com/oddities. Because I was interested in figuring out, is there a way to get some interesting news, and filter it out via section? And that's a way to do it, is that oddities website. Weird and funny news, because sometimes you need weird and funny news for yourself to brighten up your day, because sometimes it just can be too much at times with regular news. Of course, you got to keep yourself up to date, though, with stuff that's happening. 847-931-1410. It's 5:45, so I'm going to take another quick time out, and we'll be back with more of the Drive Time Show. Still a little bit time left here. Again, you're listening to the Primetime Drive Time Show with Matt, so I will return in just a bit.
For a little lighthearted lawlessness on Sunday afternoons, listen to Handle on the Law from 4 to 7 p.m. Handle on the Law is a unique combination of useful legal advice and outrageous handle remarks. Whether you're talking about Big Brother, big business, big legal problems, or Big Macs, you'll rarely find Bill without an opinion. His rapid-fire commentary gives listeners the information they crave in the way they crave it. It's Handle on the Law, Sunday afternoons from 4 to 7 p.m. right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Batteries Plus Bulbs is more than batteries and bulbs. It's your repair shop for Apple devices, Samsung Galaxy devices, and more. Located on Randall Road, just south of 20 in Elgin, Batteries Plus Bulbs fills all your battery and light bulb needs in one stop. They have the largest selection of batteries for ATVs, cameras, phones, laptops, scooters, cars and homes, and everything else. Looking to save money with energy-efficient LED or holiday lighting? Stop in at Batteries Plus Bulbs in Elgin. Go to batteriesplus.com for special offers.
A dream that's been cooking for years, Maria's Little Italy in Sycamore is waiting for you to come and enjoy authentic recipes handed down for generations. Stop in and enjoy bruschetta, handmade focaccia bread, pizza, pasta, sandwiches, and more. Dine in, take out, delivery, or catering is all available. Go to mariaslittleitaly.com and see what you've been missing. From their family to yours, welcome to Maria's Little Italy, where food brings families together.
America's Best Restaurants travels the country and features restaurants that you should visit each week. Recently, the cast and crew made their way to Renata's German Restaurant in Hanover Park. Renata serves old family recipes and delicious German-influenced food. Renata's also specializes in a wide variety of traditional German baked goods, too. So, if you've yet to visit Renata's, try America's Best Restaurant's choice. Drop in soon for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Visit renatasgermanrestaurant.com. If you are 50 years and older, you are welcome to join Elgin State Bank's sponsored movie days at Elgin Marcus Theater. It will always be on the second Thursday of each month. Doors open at 8:30 a.m. At 9 a.m., you will hear a very brief message from Sherry Aschenbrenner about upcoming senior events, and movies will begin at approximately 9:30 a.m. Coffee and a donut is complimentary. You can always call the movie theater hotline number of 847-888-7976 to find out what movies are playing each month. The cost is $3 if you are a member of Elgin State Bank, meaning you have an account there, and $5 if you are a non-member. And for more senior information, catch Sherry's Senior Showcase on the third Tuesday of every month at 9:15 a.m. right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Come on out to the Country Donuts, that is, at Route 20 and Nestler Road. They're always open. Donuts are made daily using only the finest ingredients to ensure freshness. Their huge variety of donuts offers something to please everyone. Country Donuts doesn't stop at offering you the best donuts. Enjoy a delicious breakfast sandwich or stop in for lunch and try a bowl of their famous chili. Need a larger or special donut order for your office? Call 847-488-1900.
Oh no, I just hit that post and my car's got a dent.
Uh-oh, better get Mako.
Oh yeah? Where are they?
Mako is America's body shop. They're the world's largest provider of paint and collision services. They're located at 212 Western Avenue in Carpentersville, across from Spring Hill Mall. I've used them. Check out my car.
Wow, looking good.
Everything was so easy and affordable. Hummer and staff were super friendly and really knew their stuff.
I'm going to call them now.
Mention WRMN 1410 at the Carpentersville Mako and receive 10% off today.
When you dial 847-931-1410, you'll save 40, 50, 60% and more on available goods and services. Pick up the phone now and dial 847-931-1410. Area code 847-931-1410. And now, back to the Radio Shopping Show.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the Drive Time Show with Matt. You're listening to AM 1410 WRMN, Voice of the Valley and home of Radio Shopping Show, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. If you still have some time here, listen in, because I'll be on here for roughly another 10 minutes. What I'll do for the last 10 minutes here, just before we close out the show, is I will kind of stick to Shop Show. So that's what I'll do for the next 10 minutes here. Just kind of wrap it up with a little bit more Radio Shopping Show here, let you know what we still have in stock, and we'll let you know what is available online for purchasing. So for this last 10 minutes here, I'll just kind of continue on and actually just kind of expand a bit more on Radio Shopping Show here. So again, we have Larsa's in stock. This is a good place to check out Larsa's Kitchen. This is located at 90 Tyler. Let me bring it up here for Larsa's Kitchen in Elgin. 90 Tyler Creek Plaza is where they're located. They are sharing space with the Big Skillet. We've got that certificate today, $10 value for 6. We've got Tommy's Red Hots in stock, which is another good in-demand item that we have. We have Culver's of Elgin, which is located off North McLean Boulevard on Elgin's west side. That one's in stock. If you're looking for a fancier place to go to, I recommend Galati's Hideaway. This is out in Cary, Illinois. This one is a $15 dining certificate. This is going in at $7.50. I know there was at one point we had Galati's in at $8.50. It's $7.50 on that $15 value. This is a 1 per 15 days, and you can enjoy a wide selection of things. There's fine dining there, and there's also that casual dining as well at Galati's Hideaway. 847-931-1410. We'll take it back to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hey, what's going on, man? Downtown Jose, 160467.
467 Jose.
Yeah,
Hello.
windy out there. Had a tough time riding my bike, but I just put it on easy gear and just try to coast.
Yeah, it was definitely windy. I did see that there, and I did try on Facebook to try to pull up and see if people could see it, but the camera didn't show it very well. So, what can I get started for you today?
Yes, Matt, I was wondering if I qualify for McDonald's.
The Bear Family McDonald's, very good, always a good choice.
If I do, I'll take 2 of them.
Yeah, let's see. For the Bear Family McDonald's, I think you do, yeah. So you do qualify for those. Those are going for 2 on the $4 value on those today.
Okay, that'll be it.
All right, sounds good. So we will put this in as charge and hold. There we go. And you're all set. Thanks so much for calling in today.
No, thank you. You're doing a great job, and looking forward to the new changes. And tell your dad I say hello, because I didn't get a chance to tell him a goodbye, because I always enjoyed his show. My phone was messed up, so I had to wait to get a new phone. And the day he just said it, on the radio, it's my last day. I was like, oh man, where are you at, Sue? I need your phone.
Well, thank you so much.
Hi, okay?
I will for sure. Thank you.
All right, God bless both of you guys.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye now. Oh, very nice. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. And by the way, here too, they'll most likely visit as well. You might very likely be seeing them as well. Remember, we're also going to be still doing events here too. We're going to be expanding on that too. So you definitely will still, you'll still be seeing them. Even if they even ever just visitors, you still be able to see them here too. So don't, absolutely. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. So we still have a little bit of time left. I wanted to go through a little bit more Shop Show here for the last 10 minutes. I talked about Galati's Hideaway if you're looking for a place. If you're driving right now and you're looking for a place to go to, Galati's Hideaway is one for more fine dining. If you're looking for something that is a quick pickup, I highly recommend Culver's. I know that's a classic. Lots of people have heard of Culver's. We have it today. $10 certificate for 6. Culver's is good for dine-in, carry-out, or drive-through. Culver's, known for their delicious butter burgers. I love their fish. That's my favorite thing there is their fish. That's what I like. And it looks like they actually just turned on the lights outside now. Those nice streamed lights. Can I? Oh, no, wait. We'll have to eventually position the camera a little differently there so that you can see it. But they got the lights turned on now here in downtown Elgin, which I always love that too. When you find a downtown area that has those nice streamed lights, it makes it feel like you're kind of at like a county fair in the old days. I don't know. That's usually how I think of it. If you've ever seen the movie Big Fish, that's what it reminds me of. So there's a movie called Big Fish. It's a Tim Burton film. I'm a huge Tim Burton fan. It was made in 2003. It features actors like Albert Finney as well as Helena Bonham Carter. Also, what's her name? Jessica Lange is in it too. It's a very good movie. There's a scene where there's Big Fish movie. I'm trying to look it up here. There's a scene where they're like it's like at nighttime and they're in the here. This is what it reminds me of. If you're watching right now, with the streamed lights above. In downtown Elgin, they got something similar to that, and that's what it reminds me of. It's got that old town feel to it, and I love it when you find that in small towns, and that's what it always reminds me of. Every time I'm here, I'm like, oh, it reminds me of Big Fish. That's a really good movie. I should watch that again. It's been a while, so I do love those Tim Burton films. So again, I don't know how we got off the subject. Culver's of Elgin. We've got that $10 certificate today for $6. If you want to give it a try, you can find it now on our website. WRMN1410.com is where you can find that under the Shop Now category. You can even just Google it too for their website and for their entire menu and what they have to offer. Culver's, they've got everything. Welcome to Delicious is what they have. And they have handcrafted every meal fresh since 1984. So you're getting very good quality here. So if you want to learn more about the story of Culver's, they have greetings from Sauk City, Wisconsin is where they originated from there too. They genuinely care. So every guest who chooses Culver's leaves happy. And then you can view more information also up on their website. So that's a good one to choose from. Again, if you're looking for dining, entertainment, automotive service, if you're looking for photography, schools and classes, seasonal activities, anything that might be coming up. I know March 10th is the official day, I do believe, that the Anderson Japanese Gardens actually opens. So if you want to check them out too, that's the Anderson Japanese Gardens in Rockford. They also have a pretty cool website too that I've talked about and brought up many, many times. So much to do there with wellness and nature. There are different programs and events throughout the entire year. Also everything cultural, including drums of the garden, tea ceremonies, Japanese language tutoring as well is featured there, which is really great. Backyard scavenger hunts, Children's Day activities. They also do offer their education and classes that you can view on there too. They offer story time with the Rockford Public Library, which is really nice. They have those different dates. It's coming up starting May 3rd. May 3rd is the first date, and then it's going all the way through till September 27th. So that's when we get closer into late spring, early summer is when you're going to see those. And that's really when they're pretty active within their facility of Anderson Japanese Gardens. We do offer the $11 admission for $6.50. If you do want to purchase it online, it is available online for purchase. That is WRMN1410.com. So this wraps it up for the Drive Time show. Really my first ever Drive Time show. I think I did okay. I think I did all right. It sounds like I did, so that's good. And again, like I've said before, as time goes by, I'll get more used to the swing of it, talking about places. I know I was kind of going all around here and, just kind of going all over the place. But eventually I'll get used to bringing up, different things and all of that. And of course, I'll still talk about Radio Shopping Show as well. So Radio Shopping Show will still be a part of it. I still will bring up places. I'll still talk about places, bringing up websites and things like that also. So if you want to listen to our next program we've got coming up here, stay tuned. I will be back again tomorrow from 3 to 6. You'll be able to see me 3 hours prior in Redemption Center starting at 12 o'clock until 3. Have a wonderful rest of your night, everybody.
Your hometown radio station since 1949.